There we go. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents TORGanized Play, our Wednesday night game ran by Rod that we play Torg Eternity. So before I hand it off to Rod to begin tonight's session, I would like to give a shout out to Roll20 for for giving us our maps and our screens that we can use to share our encounters with our viewers, as well as able to give an idea of where we're at on the screen for our players. Some of the miniatures are created through the Hero Forge app subscription. If you're a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can create your custom mini, paint it, and then you can create a digital copy of it that you can use in your digital games. Also, the commercial that was played at the very beginning of our stream was Gooey Cube's first chapter for the Red Star Rising campaign. So you have not had a chance to check out Gooey Cube, I suggest you hop on there, check it out. They've got some great products that are already out and several more coming down the line. Matter of fact, Chapter 4, which is what we're waiting on, is almost ready to be put into Roll20, I'm certain, pretty soon. And once it is, we will start back up and see where our friend to go from there. So, without further ado, Rod, I hand it over to you.
All right, so quick bit of business. We just did the card thing, Jim, so if you want to go ahead. I suspect I know which two you're getting rid of, but I'm not going to say because we'll see if my prediction everybody else is correct.
Okay.
It's been 2 weeks. I don't know if we need to do character introductions. What do you all think?
We can breeze through it if you wish.
Yeah, we have Jim is portraying Sir Alistair, the Eilish paladin. Hey, look, I was 100% correct.
But did you choose the right supporter that I was getting rid of?
I said one of the supporters. It makes supporter is a supporter.
I was waiting for Jim to drop the glory.
Yep. You're good.
All right.
Robert is portraying is Alex still a teenager?
And he's muted.
Sorry, I think he's about 18 now.
18, okay.
Yeah.
The 18-year-old Alex who might have a little bit of PTSD. Fortunately, you've gotten out of Tharcold, and as long as you don't go back for a while, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or is given any other mace that might be magical in any way, shape, or form.
You mean other than the one he's already requisitioned and is carrying with him?
No, he did not successfully.
That's right.
Did not successfully get it.
He'll try again next act, probably.
Yes.
Mike playing Borya the Russian gangster, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ex-gangster. Ex-Pravda.
No.
Once
He
Pravda,
brought you
always
around and
Pravda.
pulled you back in.
But that's what we tell the council.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's probably about it. Michael John playing Captain Flowers, the Canadian. I just have to say that because she's so polite.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, she shoots people in the face.
Yes.
Only the bad people.
Only the really bad ones.
She doesn't use bad language like like Americans did. That's why she's okay.
Yeah.
Leomin playing our Akashian Edinos, Krakentor, using biotechnology, which is probably a little bit weird. And I believe last session you picked up a little bit of darkness in your soul.
Yes.
What bit of darkness was that? Was that the stealth thingy?
The shadow step, correct.
Shadow step. And finally, Dan, a.k.a. Shadrick Dagar, a.k.a. a couple other names that he always says that I always forget.
I have a few.
Yeah, playing Takechi. Is he more of a samurai or a ninja?
Samurai.
Yep, from Pan Pacific.
More of a cyber samurai at this point in time.
Yeah. So we actually have a pretty good mix of cosms, right? One from Isle, High Fantasy, two from Core Earth, one from Tharcold, Akasha, and Pan Pacific. That's a pretty good mix. All right. So I think we're all done with cards. As a recap, since it's been 2 weeks, I'm sure you all remember that following a mission a couple weeks ago, you have been tasked to go to 3 locations. This is the first of 3. To find these cradles where there is supposed to be pieces of a map. All of this sound familiar, I hope, to you gents?
Yep.
Hey.
The Delphi Council believes that the agents of the High Lords are also on the hunt for these. And they're hoping that you can find all the pieces of the map before they do. Ideally, if you do, you can keep them from getting it. Currently, we are in the Orkney Isles, which is in Isle. I suppose we can bounce over the Isle map real quick. So really just about up here, right? Right there. Oh, I should do a different color, red, probably. The green will stand out. Yep. So right here, just north of Scotland. Fortunately for you, dominant zone, not pure zone. You landed, you helped free a young man who's now traveling with you. You did actually rescue him before the dragon that was going to eat him showed up. You took him back to town, the town of Kirkwall. You met the mayor, Lady Amy, who basically said, thank you, you did a good thing, but you can't stay here because you're putting us all in danger. We are grateful, but please leave.
Well, after a wink and a smile from me too.
Yes, yeah. You did. We forgot you do like the older ladies. She's definitely an older lady. From there, you traveled pretty far across the Orkneys. You may recall speaking to a spirit who basically said that you had to. And where is it here specifically?
Spirit told us to perform a ritual at the Bodgar Ring to bind a spirit.
Yep.
And that is where the cradle is.
Yep, that is where the cradle is. And there's a ritual required to gain access to it, and she told you that. And then there's a second ritual for the people's protection to bind the spirit, and she's told you that. So if at any point it becomes a, hey, what's that ritual? I'll be like, yeah, here are the steps. Otherwise, you can say, hey, we do the ritual. And I say, yeah, you do, good. Let's talk about what happens next. On the way there, you were set upon by some Vikings. It is kind of late. I think you were all planning on sleeping or resting for a little bit. You have cleared your
I think
shop.
it was discussed, yes.
Yeah. Is it a safe bet that you've done that?
Yes.
After that? Okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to go resting in the middle of the darkness with the dragon about that we've, promised to kill.
Oh, so you're not resting now?
No, I thought we were moving.
No, I'm saying
along
we didn't
quickly.
want to rest in the middle
Yes.
of the night where he could come get us, and we don't know.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
traveling through the night.
Yeah, I think Captain Flowers was like, we're on a time clock. We're going to go get the mission done. Because the military, and she's like, no, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
We got to press on. And everyone was like, okay, that seems fair. Especially Alistair, he is the paladin. He's like, you know what? Pressing on sounds like a great idea.
All right, well then.
Good means that horrible things happen to you, so it doesn't happen to other people.
Yep.
In that case, then, we're pressing on. You've already done all the card things, so we're good there. The Ring of Broadguard itself is on a narrow isthmus between 2 locks. It's over 100 meters across, and there are a few entrances. I am going to show you this image real quick. Now, this that I found, if you open up that image, if you click on it, you'll see people. So that should give you a good idea of the scale.
It's pretty...
It's huge.
It is. It's 100 meters across.
Like, exactly?
Pretty close.
Huh.
Which, considering that, it was done by ancient people. Although, was it really done by an ancient people?
I don't know. It's a perfect circle. Could be aliens.
I mean, technically, everything you guys have heard, it's not. It's totally aliens. Actually, I should mess up my hair a little bit. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's
I forgot my tinfoil cap, sorry.
What's
Oh,
that?
weird
I
document.
forgot my tinfoil cap, sorry.
That's all right.
What do you mean?
Now,
No.
as you arrive, the ring itself is guarded by a band of Vikings, And as they see you, they begin blowing their horns. And I'm going to use this same one because I don't have a specific map that's the ring itself. That's why I gave you an image so you could look at it. Yeah. So I think that's where we are, right?
Yep.
Good. All right. Wall of Iron. Anyone with an armor rating of 3 or higher. Ooh, +2 toughness. Actually, I think that's everybody but Kraken Tor.
You should have a 3 or higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Vikings. They have a
Oh, well, then
bonus of.
I'm not worried about the Vikings.
Okay.
The villains will go first. The heroes, you are tired, obviously, from walking through the night. So why don't you all do me a favor and press that fatigue button. If, by the way, any of you end up using that magic amulet, just mark that it's been used.
What's the magic amulet do? It gives us back shock.
Simple action, we get 2 shock back.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
And it's like used once per day.
Once per day. Yes.
Okay.
But it is a new day because you traveled through the night. So this is your destination. Odds are you get 1 use on.
Hey, should we have 2 spoots?
Spoots are multiplying all over the place.
Spoot is going through.
The growth spoot.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, come on. That was awesome.
it was awesome. I agree.
Nobody saw it coming either. All right. So this you're correct, Michael John. They do not gain the toughness bonus. So they're all kind of spread out. They're blowing their horns. And I think they're going to probably charge all of you.
Oh, no, that's not good.
It's fine. So let's charge each of you. Of course, one of them is going to be shouting at each of you, trying to intimidate you before the other one gets there. So I'll roll a bunch of intimidates, and then I'll roll a bunch of attacks. That sound good? I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go left to right along the bottom. Let's get all of these rolled.
So which one of the ones attacking are intimidating? Are intimidating.
Ones in the back are intimidating. These will all be doing a melee action, hopefully against some vulnerable guys.
Okay.
But is anyone defending, by the way? That is the approved action.
Alex will be defending because I think having a group of crazed, fanatical people rushing him is going to bring back bad memories.
Okay.
You know what? Takeshi will also defend, I suppose.
All
I
right.
don't have a shield.
I guess I get a +1 to my defense.
Well, it also helps with the defense against intimidate too, so that's important. All right. So Alistair, is that Boria next to Alistair? No.
Actually, I will.
You are defending.
Alex is next to Alistair.
Yeah. So for Alex, 15 for the intimidate. For Boria,
That is a failure.
Captain Flowers a 10.
That will.
No.
No, I'm at a 16. Will that draw me a card because he failed?
Then defend. I'll look at them all. I think it's for avoiding damage, but we'll look at all of it. Kraken Tor 9's not going to get there. Takeshi a 15.
Okay. You're gonna have to put a few more Vikings out there if you've got. Because you only
One
had
for each of us.
Yeah, you only had 4 intimidating while the others ran up. But you've rolled. You've rolled.
I moved up. I had only done as if there were 5 of you. Thank you.
All right. So 15 against my intimidate is, I guess, a good.
All right. And how did we look for
Alistair was a standard. Okay, but I see you already put it out there, so.
Now, does defense go against intimidation results too?
Yes.
Okay, then.
I know it improves the defense. I'm not sure what it says for the approved action.
Oh no! But you don't intimidate me.
I did not. Okay.
Yeah.
So I only got the people on the flanks, huh? Well, that's sad. But now I am going to attack. You want to grab the book, son? 6. I'm going to have a +2 for you. And a +4 for you. So let's start with Sir Alistair, a 13.
13 is a miss.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
In the book, page 111, defend is successful once an attack or interaction misses the hero.
Yes. Some of you can draw cards. Alex. I'm sure
No.
that's going to miss. Boria, an 11, probably going to miss.
Is a miss.
Yep. Captain Flowers, an 11.
Also will miss. I don't draw a second card.
No, you don't.
Only one.
Krakentor, only a 10. And Ketchy, a 13. Wow.
None of them are reality rated, correct?
Draw a card.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You would have been like, well, I gotta hit someone.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, I do have a whole bunch of possibilities left. Don't I?
You do.
I'll wait. I'm already past everything. All right, Alistair, Boria, and Krakentor. Plus, you guys have a bonus to it. So hitting you with your wall of iron. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. All right, so Alistair, Boria, Krakentor. What do you guys want to do?
What's Alistair doing?
Oh, by the way, did everyone take their shock?
I did.
For the fatigue, yes.
Yes.
Well, clearly, I should cast Soothe and attack the guy in front of me.
All right.
Since we were all a little fatigued. So that is lower. So roll that. We'll stick with that. All right. My faith is 3 higher. All right. So that is everyone can heal within 5 of me can heal 2 shock.
So that's all of you.
Okay.
And that is a standard hit on him, which is not that because I didn't have that strength up. So it is 16 points of damage.
Well, that's disappointing. He went down very quickly. All right, Boria and Krakentor.
Borgia is going to activate the shield as a simple action. And then he's going to punch the 3 guys right in that area here. One in front of him.
The shield ring that you found?
Yes, bot. Yes, that is correct. That's why I didn't have it up before. Because I had to activate it. And we're going to just go for the punch. With against 2, so that's going to be a -4 for 2 extra targets. The melee weapon. I'm going to use a possibility here. Last roll was a 12. That's at least a good success, and I'm doing a base damage of. Oops, not that much. Base damage is not in there yet. Hold on. Sorry, it's calculating. It's calculating. It should not be a 16. It should be a 14 damage. So I need to roll. So I need to roll 2s to damage him.
If you only do 14, then I will take 2 shock. That counts as damage.
Well, I should be rolling a bonus dice on these guys.
Should you be?
Yeah, because I have a 17 result. I should be good.
Did you spend a possibility?
I did.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
it's on the
just dropped it.
tabletop.
It's on the tabletop now.
I had to zoom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to figure out my damage, and I still had the bonus strength from last time, and I was trying to get that set up correctly.
All right, so your 17 then was only a standard hit because he's got a melee of 13,
Oh, never mind then.
right?
That is
It's not showing the medium shield on the card. It's not showing the medium shield on the card.
It is
No.
not. I was looking at the card with the melee. So they have a melee of 13?
with the shield. Unless
With
you
the
find
shield.
some way to get him to drop the shield, which is doable.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Then I will be doing shock to all of them.
2. Oh, how many
Yes.
did you attack? 3 of them?
3 of them, yes.
Well, boy, am I glad you attacked so many. You've attacked one less. Krakentor.
Hey, Rod, since it didn't show the 13 as the melee defense, my guy is still there because I would have missed.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Jim.
Well, you say I am the paladin.
Well, your character's the paladin. You're the Eagle Scout. All right, Krakentor.
Okay, I'd like to attack these two guys.
Sure. That is a good success.
Good success. Okay.
I think you do, with your bonus die, how much? Quite a bit.
17 minimum.
You're down. All right. Hopefully you all play cards into your pools.
Well, yeah.
Right? Yep. And then... Mystical Barrage. You guys aren't really spellcasters. So we'll just ignore the situation there. Ugh, the villains will go first, but are stymied. Approved is Maneuver and Taunt. Well, I don't think Barbarians, Vikings, are going to be very good at taunting. Maneuvering, they might be. So I'm going to give each of you your extra now. And those of you who have 2 are going to get a maneuver. You know what, Krakentor, you're going to... No, Takechi, I'm going to go. They're going to go for you. You got that very vulnerable. Who did that?
Takeshi did.
All right. So they are running towards you, and all of you hear this very loud roar. Sounds like a dragon's roar, and they all stop and they're looking around for a moment. That will be their setback. They appear to be afraid of the dragon, and so they run up into melee, and they're done.
Awesome.
Yep.
I would like to shoot both of mine with the melee shotgun.
Melee shotgun.
Yep.
I don't know that there's any such thing, but I know what you mean.
Yes. It's best used in melee. So I'll short burst to both of them, and because they're in short range, total +4, so +2 because I get 2 of them.
Okay.
I believe a 21 is now standing.
Yep. That's 1 down. 2 down.
I'm on.
Yes, you are. All right. So Captain Flowers was less polite that time. Who's next?
I will just attack the 2 in front of me as well.
All right.
Unless somebody plans on stymieing them.
Technically, they were stymied at the start of their turn. They had the setback. Their turn ended and it went away.
Right. I was saying if one of us was going to stymie them, but...
You guys seem pretty murder hobo-y right now.
Clearly not me.
They attacked us first.
You're trespassing on their land.
Well,
They are
I guess.
Vikings, so it's not their land. Because traditionally, Vikings don't have land anyway, right?
Well, their land is where they're standing.
Okay, then we're trespassing. I cannot fault that logic.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to make stuff up, you just can't be right.
Takeshi will go ahead and take on these 2.
Go for it, Takeshi. It looks like you missed there, right, Jim?
Yes, I did.
All right, and you said theirs is a 13?
Yes, they are +2 with their shield, so
Alright,
that
so-
ain't gonna hit.
That's No, that'll hit. It would just be a standard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, how much damage do you do?
I do 16 damage.
That's enough. Because you also have AP2 on your weapon, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Alright, they go down. Alex, Boria, and Krakentor are left. Oh, and Spoot. I think I skipped over him last turn.
Yeah, but it's fine. He was catching up. Spoot's going to come over here and maneuver these two.
Okay.
We'll just take care of that right away. Or I forgot about Spoot too. He was hiding a little. He's not helping. So, Alex, you wanted to go?
Well, I was going to say, I don't think I made it clear last time. I am invoking his disability. He's not going to be doing much this fight. He's pretty much paralyzed right this second.
Your disability?
Yes, his PTSD is kicking in.
Okay, how long does that last?
It's up to you.
All right.
Whole act.
No.
Oh, act.
No.
That's a little bit long.
Yeah. I'm thinking, seeing these guys, he's remembering the brute zombies. So
basically, you're saying you're done for now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Boria and Krakentor are left.
Borgia is going to this time we're going to attack just one guy, but we are going to invoke our telekinetic strike.
Okay.
Minus 2. All right, so we're definitely, let's see, +1, so we're a 16. We've got a good result on the item, but I think we're going to miss him with the punch because he's a 13.
Yep.
Okay, but I do have my
Yeah, you have your thing ready online for next.
telekinetic strike is up and ready.
All right, Krakentor, you gonna try to take 2 of these out over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna rush over.
Bring it on.
Ooh. I am going to favor that.
Yeah.
I will miss.
I'm afraid so. All right, that was all of you. You should play cards into your pools. And let's see. So it is at this time that you understand where that roar came from, as this very large dragon bursts out of the water, glides above you. It is going to be doing terrible, terrible things. First, you all know I need the old willpower roll.
Willpower of 10.
Let's double check. It is a 10. So if you got a 10, you can go ahead and move the whatchamacallit off of you. Otherwise, I gave you each one to save me time. I'm lazy. You guys have ever read online, this one guy, he has a web series called The Angry GM or The Angry DM. I'm the Lazy GM. I will show you as a, here's how you take shortcuts and your players go, oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, so it looks like I got 3 of you. Excellent. And the good news, this is now a dramatic encounter.
Oh, that makes sense.
Is that for Spoot? Because I got a 22.
I took Spoots off. Spoot made it. So
Okay.
you and Spoot are off. Yeah.
All right, so Boria and Takeshi were the only ones?
Correct.
And Boria, your strike thing is not concentration.
It is not.
I didn't think so. I have to ask. I don't have any of the rule books here to look stuff up tonight, by the way. All right, so he is going to. Well, let's first see what the card says. Altered Fate. I don't think any of you have Alteration 14 plus, right?
Nope.
Hold on. Nope. It's only an 11.
Okay. I think, Robert, this being a dramatic encounter, I'll only ask you for 2 rounds of the paralysis since you got 2 possibilities.
Okay, so the last round in this
that would
round?
be a little too much. Does that seem fair?
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
So last round in this round.
Yeah.
That's fine, because I was pretty much going to also be a little comatose this round too. So
Yeah, it seems fair. All right. So if none of you have alteration,
I have a card I want to play.
which is
Just play a reality rated foe at the beginning of a combat. I play that now on the dragon since it just joined the combat. It gives you a magic item to kill us with. I'm just saying. Well, it does say the beginning of the combat. It's the beginning of its combat because it just came here. It showed up.
Yeah, I'll say okay because it did just go from standard to dramatic. This is the first opportunity you had, so that seems a little bit fair.
Random magic item from the treasure table, or you pick one to bonus with, which is bad for us. But we all gain 1 possibility, which is really good for me.
Why are you running low?
No, it gets me to 7.
All right.
And then I'm gonna play Face Me, which will all of his attacks against me will be favored, and I will gain possibilities equal to his remaining wounds. So if you can give me 5 more IL possibilities.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then I'll play Nemesis on him, so 3 more.
Are you just trying to go? Are you going for the record?
Not the record.
2, 3, 4, 5. 2.
I think MJ knew this was coming and just prepped for it for rounds.
Give me a minute. I gotta copy paste. All right.
Oh, are these supposed to be IL possibilities or?
Yes.
The ones from Nemesis weren't.
The ones from Nemesis were not.
Okay.
Right, but all the rest were.
So he has a bone to pick with me, apparently.
Yeah, you're wearing a maple leaf, and that symbol is disgusting to me.
I will play leadership and give Borea a seize initiative so that you can get rid of that card.
Why? Quick question. Why do you not have transfer?
It's on the list.
No.
But hear me out.
The card. Didn't somebody
card?
recycle it a few minutes ago?
I did.
Yes.
That was Robert.
They're actually they're a huge resource for me. I use them to soak, I use them to deal damage, and I use them for Stormcaller.
Negate. Oh, and you have
And
negation.
I do have negation.
How many you got? Oh my gosh, 15? Oh, this is gonna suck.
You can have a 3.
So we want to get rid of this card right now because I don't like that surge.
I don't like that surge either because I can disconnect.
So
Yes,
so let's
Several of you are 4K's contradictions. And I have taken notes that both Borea and Takechi have already used theirs this time.
Yes, that is true.
All right, so initiative has been seized. All right, mysterious magic. Any roll of 1 to 4 is a mishap for magic skills. The heroes go first. The approved action is any.
It's better.
Now, do these Vikings look like they have like some sort of leader calling shots?
No, but they aren't running away from the dragon.
I think they do. It just has wings and appeared.
They were blowing those horns. It was probably a signal.
I would like to shoot Grimscala
Sure.
in his ugly face.
Okay.
That's not very good. I'll spend one of my possibilities on that. So
That may be the new.
It may be the
high.
new rate.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen higher. Than
So
that.
a 16 is a good. That's not.
A 16 is a good. You're correct.
How much armor does he have?
4.
Okay. So toughness is a 17.
You drop your other gun on the ground.
Yes. So 3 wounds.
Oh,
shock.
I'm spending that.
Okay.
So for that, I will spend a
I'll
second.
negate it. And you can take 2 wounds and full shock.
Did you get negated it with this one here?
Yep.
Like he conspired against you.
The shot.
You right. Only the 2 wounds.
Man, he's been waiting for this. Jerk.
Yeah, I might get a title, Dragon Slayer. That'd be cool. I get a medal and everything.
Man, you're not from the right
Well,
town.
see, Michael John, there is a slight problem. I told the mayor that I would slay it, so they might just give me that and spend the glory around even if you take the final shot.
That's okay. I'm Canadian.
I mean, I am a knight too, so it's true. You probably will let me have it.
You get a participation trophy.
You make a good wingman. All right. So Captain Flowers has shot the dragon. It roars in fury.
Yeah, it's not good for me. It's favored to attack me.
No, it's going to attack you. Don't worry.
Yeah, it also has magic.
So Spoot's going to get out of the way, and he's going to try to trick these 2 fellows in the back,
Okay.
like little sparky energy thrown
Ooh.
out there.
Shoot sparks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're coming after me. And I will at least get a standard, so I will make them both vulnerable.
Okay. All right. After Spoot.
Well, Borgia will punch these 2.
I forgot to draw my cards after the leadership.
Oh, and the approved action is any, so that's an important thing as well for you guys, right?
Oh my gosh, they're all
Hmm?
They're all below my possibilities.
That's the way that works.
Oh, I think I froze.
Who froze?
That was me.
That's not the dragon.
It is actually going to freeze you in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
here it goes for you.
I got a standard hit, and now I'm doing 16 damage
16 to...
to both the vulnerable guys.
Ah, and that even included your stymie.
That is correct.
Don't forget to draw your card. Right?
That is correct. Thank you.
Well, right thing to do. All right. Who's next?
I am going to bless everybody's dexterity and then attack the 2 guys that are on me.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a possibility.
You sure you don't have to?
I feel like I'd like to. Alright, so that should hit the 2 guys that are on me, and I'm doing 16 points of damage. And that is a good success on our bless, so everybody can have a +1 to their dexterity for the next minute.
And Rod, I just wanted to let you know the number 2 that appeared on Alex is in reference to his prophecy. I'm not using it right now because, well,
Just say that's how many you have.
yep.
Okay. All right. So Alistair's all done. Who's next?
So I will go ahead and try for these 2.
Go for it.
I think you succeeded.
See,
Yep. All right. Takeshi, you are left.
Yeah, Takeshi is going to move away from the rest of the group a little bit because I've read about these things. And I'm going to cast Energize. Wait a minute, I am very stymied?
Yes.
So it means -4 to this. 13. What is... Alright, so it's just a standard success. So all that does is increase my strength by 1 point. since my dex is already there at 1 point. But it's a success. I draw a card.
All right. Well, it's probably no surprise that he is going to fly over all of you, blasting you with his breath. Because he's flying, he's going to take a -2 on this. Fortunately, the size of the blast, Dan, you don't think you've gotten far enough away.
Okay.
He's able to do it as a strafe attack with that -2.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm taking it. I'm going to include Captain Flowers in this.
Okay.
So I am wounded, and I have a -2 to do this to you guys.
So that's 2.
Well, part of it's. And of course, I am going to spend a possibility.
No, you will not.
Yes, I will. I already did.
Well,
I haven't seen anything at the table.
oh, then
Okay. How does an 11 compare to everybody's dodge?
This is Borgia.
This is
Miss.
Standard.
you will hit Captain Flowers.
Okay. So I hit Captain Flowers. Anyone else?
So standard, I guess, for Takeshi, because that's what I have as an
And
11.
You're muted, but I think you said I got you.
Yes, you got me.
Standard?
Standard.
All right. So for Captain Flowers, only 14. And it'll be the same as well for Alex. And I think you were the only 2.
You got me with the standard as well.
Actually, all right, you can also enjoy 14.
Alright, so that's
And then, of course,
2 shock.
it lands.
Excellent.
We made a nice hole for it. That breath, is it a typed where it's like either cold or lightning?
It is
or...
actually this rime, this freezing cold breath, yes.
Okay.
So this is why stymies are very sticky.
Yeah, it basically freezes you
Which
as
can
you
suck.
get coated in ice.
Because if it hits you with an outstanding, you're now very stymied. And probably have to soak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to soak
Yeah,
when
it
you're very...
is.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Right, well, that is that. Yes, cards to pools. And I have not yet figured out what magic item the dragon has. I should probably do that in case it's something it can use. I mean, it is supposed to be something it can use. I don't know that I've ever looked to see, hey, what's something a dragon here can use? But I'll find something.
Sometimes they don't use it, sometimes they just hoard it. It's stuck in its scales.
A sword that replaced one of its claws.
It's just the item somebody was wielding when it swallowed them.
I'll figure something out in a minute. Alright. Wall pool cards. An ill wind. Villains' missile weapons may fire at extreme range. That's not a big deal. The heroes will go first, and after that, Rimskala will flurry.
Do we want to get rid of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we kind of do. Him getting to flurry just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good face, Rod. Good face. Oh yeah, that's much better.
So, the heroes will go first and will flurry. Approved is attack and intimidate.
So I will move back, become vulnerable, and shoot him in the face again.
Do you have the strength for your carrying that gun around and still shooting it?
And not.
Or were you leaving it
In
behind?
which case, I will, I guess, sling it and pick up the shotgun that's on the ground and shoot it in the face with the shotgun.
I think though, I don't think it's slinging it because it's you don't have the strength. I think it's dropping it at the dragon's feet, moving back, and then picking up the shotgun and moving back. I don't think it's gonna be. I put one down. I pick one up.
Oh no, I wouldn't move back if I'm picking up the shot.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just move back, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Because we're gonna-
Because you know you're gonna flurry.
Yep.
And you're telling everyone don't get in melee unless you have precision. In which case they're free to get in melee, right?
You guys can get in melee, but I am gonna ask you something at the end.
He is shooting it regardless of where you all are. All right. So that is Captain Flower's first turn.
Spoot's gonna go running around and do his little wibbly wobbly thing. Basically, he's gonna become vulnerable as he kind of darts in, darts out, try to maneuver around him. But he's staying out of melee range just in case weird stuff happens, like he attacks everybody. And I am +4 on this for the very large.
Yep.
Boom, and no. All that for being vulnerable. Okay.
Wah, wah. All right. Who's next?
Is anyone else going to be shooting it? All right.
Not that
Yes, I was going to, and
Okay.
then move.
No, that's fine. You go ahead then, and then I'll come in after that.
Okay, I'm going to try pyrokinesis on it, and then I'm going to be moving out of the way. Because getting hit with that frost, that rime, I think knocked him out of it. His little fugue state.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Who knew? To get him out of that state, you have to freeze him.
Yeah. So a 25 on his dodge.
Is higher technically, but you are still outstanding.
Okay. Then I will not worry about going up any higher.
Do we have a glory in someone's pool?
Yes, I have a glory in my pool.
Okay, because I do have a hero and a drama in my pool.
I don't think this is the one we would necessarily want it on.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. You're at a 24.
Well, You're in.
Well-
you're in Isle.
Okay,
and
do you want me to try
it's
it?
a glory. I mean,
I think they want you to try it.
Okay,
if you can get a glory, you get a glory because it might not
Okay.
come back.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go on and spend a possibility,
Is this an Eilish possibility?
and I'm going to spend it as an Eilish possibility.
Ooh, so that's going to be using the up button.
Right,
Go for it.
and the last roll was 24. So a 35, and so I would have to use the other things.
And that's you should end up at a 55, maybe higher.
Yeah. So do y'all want me to try? I have a second chance, a glory, and a step C in my pool right now. If somebody wants to give me hero and drama.
Here, let's see how this roll goes. Here, I'm just going to drop the hero down and just go ahead
Okay.
and give me something.
Okay. Here, I'll go in and give you the glory.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well see what the first one does.
Yeah. So this time I get to roll possibility.
Yep.
And 35 was my last roll.
Yep.
There you
Got
go.
it.
There you go. Hey, I'll just go ahead and drop that there. See?
All right.
Worth it.
Once you can draw a card.
Gain a possibility.
Give me a minute. Oh, this guy.
And I actually get a second card because I attacked.
I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
he's down to 12, Rod. He has to get back up again. You know.
Want to get up?
I thought you wanted to get to 16.
Sure.
All right, and then, so where are you? Since you spent the Eilish possibility, where are you sending the magic?
Oh, everything. I sent everything to that cell phone.
All
But-
right, so I need to come up with another app, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can talk about it. I just did fire. So
You did, yeah.
Now, who actually played the glory?
Borgia played the glory.
target's toughness is what? I'm sorry, I'm zoomed out.
That's okay. Toughness is a 21.
Okay. So I only gave him one shock.
You did, but took it.
You did muster
Yeah.
a fair amount of energy. You just hit him.
Yep.
in the wrong spot.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. You absolutely did. All right. You know, if you ever lose that phone.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, as a teenager, they
So-
always have their phones.
Kraken, Tor, and Takeshi.
It's time for the punching.
All right. I will go in, and I am going to attempt to
Or
intimidate.
let me shoot.
Oh,
Or Krakentor shoots. It's time for one more shooting.
It's
Then the punching. Da.
+4. So is that a outstanding?
A 21 is, yes, an outstanding. So 2 bonus dice in addition to the extra one.
Right. Its toughness is 21.
So you're taking 11. And I am trying to soak. I do. Did 11 give you any shock?
It gave me a point. Can I put it into that amulet?
Okay. You don't want to wait till you can chew in? It's only a once per day use, so you're...
Ah, okay. So I'll go ahead then and take that shot.
All right. Boria, Alistair, and Takeshi.
I'm going to move in, and I am going to attempt to intimidate him and then shield bash. And they are the same number, so I'll just roll the shield bash. And I will spend a possibility. Huh. Interesting. Do you still have that drama in your pool, Boria?
I do. Would you like it?
Hold on. Let me play this one first.
Okay.
The good news, Rod, is I already played the possibility first, so I couldn't use my Isle possibilities now.
That is good news.
If it makes you feel any better on that.
Oh.
So you want that drama card, huh?
Yeah,
Just give me a card.
yeah.
And we're not playing another possibility on this one.
Possibility was already played.
Well, we're not playing another glory, no.
So I meant
Not-
another glory.
Not another glory, no.
No.
I try to keep track of all the glories that are played, so that's why I ask.
Yep.
2 in the same, like, back to back.
270s.
Indeed.
All right. So a 28.
On my
Mm.
intimidate
So
and on my
That's outstanding, and we'll make him disfavored as well, I assume.
so I am going to actually make him stymied.
Really?
Yeah, Takeshi and I both like stymied now.
Very stymied?
Yeah, because their weapons are quick.
Yeah.
True, but you could do stymied and vulnerable.
No, I was going to do one of each. So sorry.
Damn it, Jim.
But you can put it very vulnerable because the shield bash, when it hits, does makes him more vulnerable.
Let me take everything off.
Um,
All right, and the damage on the shield bash is what?
Probably not enough to do a lot. Oop, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. Shield bash is 12 and bonus dice of 2. It's a point of shock.
All right, I have taken your point of shock.
After you, Takeshi.
All right. Well,
Oops, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing trying to mute.
it's all right. Let's see.
So remember, we got to flurry this round too, and this is still round one.
Yeah, and I got a lot of people are shooting things. So, you know what? I'll just go ahead and for this turn drop a pyrokinesis on it. I saw that light show a second ago, and it seemed pretty cool. So why not?
Oh, I figured we were going to run in, attack, and then next on the flurry attack and run away.
I think that's what Michael's
Yeah.
figuring you're all going to do.
That sounds like a plan. So let me just cancel that, and I'll do that. Run in, and let's see. He's got a plus. Let's
You
see.
are +8 to hit him, unless you all-out attack,
And then you're plus 12.
in which case should be +12.
But
Yeah.
then you wouldn't be able to run away.
But I can't run away in the next round.
I figure you guys know the rules well enough. I don't have to always suggest good idea.
So I will just go ahead and do the 8 through this round, and I'll do the 12 for the next.
Alright.
We'll see. Yeah.
Although I guess it would go away at the end of his next turn, so it could technically run away. But
Let's see. 8. 26.
That's outstanding.
All right. Do I have anything to assist with that? Nope. All right. 2 BD on that. His toughness is no armor, right?
No, the toughness includes armor. If you're AP 2, you can go against toughness of a 19.
All right. So 1 wound, 2 shock. And attack was.
I will spend a second one to boost that.
Okay.
Oh, you're letting me?
Of course.
Okay. I'm surprised you're letting me.
The only reason I am is because I'm gonna let everyone else go first before I do in the next round, and then I'm
You're
gonna
hoping
do
he doesn't have any left.
the only thing the thing that this character's best at, which is apparently making something to look
Oh, I don't like this at all.
All right. Borya's going to come up and do his punching.
this possibility is still spent. I just think
We're +8.
Ooh, Jim, I think you're going to end up with an extra arcane item right now.
That is 1 off of an outstanding, I believe.
That is, in fact, correct.
I will drop the action to make sure that it's outstanding.
Bonus dice.
And we're spending a shock to do AP4.
Ah, all right. So this will be against the 17.
17. 1 wound, 2 shock. And as a simple action, we're going to use the amulet to get rid of all my shock.
You got rid of 2 shock.
Yeah, took 1 to 2 to go away.
I'll spend the second one.
no,
Okay. All right. So that was everyone. If you attacked or intimidated, draw a card. You should pull a card if you have not yet. And now you all flurry.
Prince Carolyn has 2 wounds.
That is correct, yeah. Sorry. I took the second one off assuming you were going to let me spend.
Well, you should have 3. Because I hit him for 3, and then he soaked and got the minimum for the 1 and off shock, and then I negated it. So it
You're
was
right,
2
he's at
for
3
3.
ones.
I just wanted to be at that -3.
At what?
At -3.
Yes, he has the maximum minus. Thank you.
Borg is going to just jump ahead and get his punch out of the way.
Keep him at that.
Go for it.
Really? I don't think you did. Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
That is a good. We're going to spend a nice Eilish possibility here.
All right, so we're up right now. Or you're up.
Last roll was a 7. Yes. So we'll still take a good hit, though.
Good hit. Give me your bonus
Mhm.
die damage.
Toughness 17, because I'll spend the shock for the armor piercing. And apparently he'll take some shock.
I do take some shock.
And then I will walk Oz away.
All right. Next.
Nice, Takeshi. Go ahead and take. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is the only person who's wounded Robert, or is the only person who wounded Alex?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then I will just go heal Alex because that seems like the thing I should do.
Whose possibility is this, by the way?
That was around where Alex was standing.
Did Alex not draw after the glory?
I didn't. Thank you.
Alex, you may be healed of your one wound
Thank you.
and all your shock.
Thank you
And-
very much.
And Rod, I am vulnerable for walking away.
All right. Who's next?
Takeshi will go ahead and get his hit in. No, not an 80. Just an 8.
That is a standard hit. You can be favored.
You can be favored.
That's right, I am. Alright, so we'll attack again. We'll make a proper attack this time, hopefully. There we go.
That is a good hit.
It's a good?
Only a good. You're a point off the outstanding.
No?
Hit him in the wing.
So 1 BD.
1 BD.
I'm giving you a supporter, so you get that 2 BD.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He'll
I'm
obviously
supporting
be
you.
here for you when you hit him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad form.
Now, is Captain Flowers going to invoke a storm against this dragon?
Assuming that no one has an issue with it, because in the past people have been like, oh, that kind of sucks, now we can't do anything.
Well,
So-
would you
But
like
he's gonna
me?
take wounds. So
Would,
I'm going to spend a second one.
No, no, no. Stop him.
But I want to do my cool thing. Okay, I'll stop.
Go ahead. Do your cool thing.
would you like me to try to
You're
bless
using the
spirit?
other cool thing. That's faster.
It is faster, and he just dies. So, while I do love calling storms, especially when I have 12 possibilities, ending the fight early.
Oh, and he doesn't even make the save. The dragon's dead.
Oh, okay.
Not the save. You know what I mean. So yes, the dragon. His gaze is fixed on Gloria as he's walking away. He's planning on how he's going to go eat Captain Flowers, which is what I was about to do. And
Did you mean to roll spirit?
yes,
Oh.
you have to look at the lower of spirit or strength to not die.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Knock him unconscious.
Well, he could spend a possibility on the. Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
someone screenshot that look, please.
Yep.
Just print it out.
Oh no. It's don't worry. Remember, we're streaming. It's saved. We can always go back and take it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed watching Relics of Power. I'm afraid we're not going to be able to finish the book, but we enjoyed what we were doing. All right, let me get rid of these things. So, the loot he had, I looked. The only thing that works at all is where is this? I saw it earlier. He's wearing some sort of bracelets, which are going to be bracelets of missile repulsion. You can go look them up in the aisle book, and of course, there's always a little bit of gold. So I'll make sure that gets onto your watch. So we've taken care of Face Me, Nemesis.
That's a shield of +5. Bonus versus missile weapon attacks.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of you are doing missile weapon attacks. It's the only thing that would fit for what he does and what he has and stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it did.
So if I threw a grenade, it would have.
Yes, absolutely.
Which I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about moving back and throwing a grenade.
And I would have been like, huh, there seems to be some sort of magic protecting him from that.
I would have been like, okay.
Or you would have been like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, well, yes.
Because if you think about it, that's pretty good against grenades.
Yes.
So, all right. I think right now you're the only one of you has any shock at all. I assume you guys are just gonna wait a few minutes, let your shock clear.
Yep. Well, what is the ritual that we have to complete?
Well, as you're thinking about that, and actually, I guess this might even happen before you get a chance to for that shock to clear. You feel this kind of stomach churning, almost falling feeling, and you actually find yourselves inside the ring. It looks like, however, there's another structure occupying the same space. You see dull metallic slabs etched with symbols overlaying the standing stones, seemingly as if they're existing in the same space. And where there are missing stones on that ring, you see these other slabs. You do see the foggy Orkney landscape outside the ring, but there's a circular structure bounding it along the line of the ring's outer ditch. And it does look to be constructed of this distinctive, well, you've probably seen this Akashian hybrid of silvery metal and living wood already, the branches of which form a dome high above you. And the trees are crusted with large, pale purple gems.
Ooh, I like
The
that.
background moves and shifts at the edge of your vision, and it might feel a little bit like you're in some sort of waking dream. Standing in the center of the circle is a woman dressed in fine white gown. It is embroidered with purple gems, and she regards you very warmly. Raises her arms, and as she does, you kind of see this ripple flow across the cradle interior. Lady Amy, then, congratulations. You have defeated Prince Strala and freed my people from his yoke. She points to the metallic slabs. You are free to take your reward. I believe this is what you came for. Yes? This destiny map?
Yes.
You're done. Your quest is complete. You are free to leave in triumph, if you will do a single service for me.
That'd be.
You must, there's a ritual you must do. It will sever the connection of this cradle to this world.
Can I roll reality to see if that is good or bad?
I don't know if reality would tell you.
Well,
Can I roll scholar, comparing it to what the other spirit told us?
Sure. Meanwhile, I will tell you, she definitely looks younger than she did,
Yeah.
and a little bit more fey.
do we know what the cradle does?
Are you asking her?
Well,
So you suspect that the ritual that she's asking you would basically make it so that the ritual is the opposite of what the spirit wants you to do.
It's going to free her.
It will sever her connection to this cradle. And in fact, you suspect that the ritual you know would be it would imprison her in it, as opposed to what she's asking you to do of just get rid of it completely.
we need the cradle.
Right.
Are you asking me? No, she's already told you your reward is one of those, is the slabs.
Right. But I thought we were sent to get the cradle, correct?
You were sent
No.
to find the
Get the
That's the map that's hidden in the cradle.
Okay.
Alex says, I think we need to do what the other person told us to do.
You're probably listening to one of the ancestor spirits. I should tell you, those spirits do not understand the Isle's current situation. You're mistaken. If you were to try to follow the ritual, whatever it may be that they suggest, you will no doubt draw Lord Uthorian's attention. That would also leave me unable to protect my people from him. The safest thing for the people of the Orkneys, and possibly for you, would be for you to go and never return.
Boring is going to go over and say, I will take map now. It's okay.
So
Alex,
going over to the slab,
Yes.
it looks like symbols. In fact, actually no, you're from a give me a science roll. This is a DNA.
Oh, science. I am good at the science. Yes.
Are you?
I don't know. Yeah, I am excellent at the science.
Well,
See?
DNA. So you recognize that what is on this map actually appears to be and Robert can correct me if I'm wrong, like the symbols showing a portion of a strand of DNA.
okay. You're seeing DNA code.
Yes. I mean, it's not written with letters and stuff, it's kind of how the Akashians would do it, but it's quite clearly, the twisted helix.
While Borea is looking at that, Alex has pulled out his cross and is saying, "Oh Lord, save us from evil spirits," and he's casting Ward Enemy.
All right, so all right, go for it.
I just did 15.
She rolled her
Just-
eyes. I am not an evil spirit, child.
I don't know what you are.
I was once the ruler of this isle. A very long time ago. And just so you know, I will not be working with Uthorian. I am even willing to keep Sir Alistair here. You can serve as my consort.
I'm not so fond of the people who say they're going to keep me here. The last person who did that was tricking me and was very much not a very nice person. Just to be clear.
But you can tell I'm a nice person. After all, I assisted you against the dragon. I gave you the clues you needed so that you could defeat her in Strala. Helped you free the people here. As a warrior of light, well,
Oh, no. I was not saying that you were an evil person. I was just putting it out there that the last person who said those words to me turned out to be bad.
it sounded like a comparison.
Oh, I would never make that comparison directly.
Only indirectly.
I don't know indirectly. I'm not smart enough for that. People have tried to tell me how to do it. I always fail. I find things to be best directly done.
Well, then doing this best directly, Sir Alistair. If you are willing to complete the ritual, I will even, for your safety, if you don't wish to stay as my consort, and everyone else's, I will even help you to forget a portion of what has happened here.
I'll let her go.
It's a shame there's not a insight check in this system.
I think I've let people roll investigation charisma before.
Yeah, that's not something I'm good at.
But it's still there.
I would still try it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
What evidence analysis charisma?
Yeah, I would. That's probably okay as well because you're trying to pick apart what she said, and she is a fae. There is a lot of double talk there.
So evidence analysis using charisma.
Yeah, I would be okay with that also.
All right, so I will go ahead and roll that. This will just be
Wow.
3 points lower. Yeah, no. Sure, she sounds
You know,
sincere.
I don't think I can get much higher, but I have possibilities. So I am going to spend one possibility to see if I can get that toward an outstanding. I'm just using a regular possibility.
Well, so far you haven't even beaten her persuasion.
Oh, the 17?
17 is not a success.
Okay, then I'll spend the possibility and see if I can get that up.
You know, roll a glory on an evidence analysis.
Almost. 23.
All right, so you have tied me because I was contesting you, obviously.
Oh, did you
Yes.
spend any possibilities?
I did not.
Oh.
I just rolled well on the GM layer. You suspect that she actually doesn't want to kill you, but you sense every time she talks about the cradle, she seems a little afraid of it.
Okay.
Whether that means she's telling the truth or lying, who the frack knows? But
Yeah.
you do know that she's afraid of.
Maybe not right now.
Obviously.
So why are you afraid of this
You want to be
cradle?
a lot of BSG. What?
So why are you afraid of this cradle?
Fear is a strong word. I spent millennia imprisoned in it, and I do not wish to be imprisoned in it again.
What is the creature? What does it do?
It was left here by a people long ago, and it was left to guard this portion of the Destiny map.
Well, how about a different question then? Why were you imprisoned here?
I don't think that's germane to the conversation that
It's
we're having.
completely germane because you either tell us or we leave you in here. We're the ones who are going to get you out. So holding back information only makes it more difficult for us to help.
The sky people who came did not think that I should rule over the islands, even though I had for centuries.
Has anybody even asked her what her name is yet?
No.
It's not like Morgan.
Hey, Rod. So I have a question for you, Rod.
Yep, I think you're muted again, Robert, if you start to say something. Go ahead with your question, Jim.
If I were to play my divine presence and get the outstanding, do I think that the miracle that happens might be some sort of insight as to what Dunad might want me to do here?
I don't think it would.
I was kind of more
I don't know that it would.
in my head. I was kind of more imagining the divine presence of Dunad appearing and then maybe revealing if she actually was kind of an evil creature or something like that. But
Hey, lady, are you a bad lady or a good lady?
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Exactly.
Oh, wait a second.
Well,
I need to look something up.
because of course I am good.
Eh,
You are worried. Look, your friend can tell there's no darkness in me.
and she has been ruling the place for a while. I don't care.
Do you sense any darkness or any evil?
Okay. Rod, I'm going to see if you'll accept something. I have prophecy up, and I have two a good result on it. If I gave you those good results, I can't use them on another dramatic scene. Is there anything the prophecy might have told me about her?
Does the prophecy, is it the cantrip that gives you a little vision?
No. It's the the miracle from the Nile Empire.
Oh, I gotta go look that one up.
But you're right. There's also a cantrip.
There is also a cantrip, yes.
Robert, are you talking the psychic visions?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Miracle has some stuff built into it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, foresight is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I can do that too.
You can.
Yeah, she is good lady. She helped the people.
No, I don't think the prophecy would help either.
Well, Dan,
Okay.
you could. Would your idea card do anything?
That's what I was just looking at.
Yeah, an idea card is always going to do something.
And I'll also go in and cast foresight. It's a divination.
Okay.
Me as a
You do
player
that when
has
you talk about the
got
idea.
an idea who she's supposed to represent. Me as a character has no clue.
You as a character have no clue.
No.
And you as a player also have no clue.
I met the difficulty.
I don't mean that to insult you. I heard what you said a little while ago,
That's where my mind went to, so.
and I completely understand. If you were familiar with the original Torg, you might eventually figure out who she's an homage to, and I think that's why Lehman's smiling.
Oh, okay.
And when I say her name eventually, Robert he'll be like, oh, okay. And I think, Mike, you also may. Since
I think I just kind of clued in when you said Lehman might have a clue now because of Otorg.
Yeah.
I think I might be way off though, but
I have no idea. I only
Correct.
read the 3 books.
Yes, but she's not in those.
Nope.
She seems like nice lady. She said she's not going to work with Uthorian, which is probably a good thing. So maybe we do free her, and if she does bad things, we come back and punch her in face.
I made the DN for foresight.
And I played the idea card, if that helps.
All right, so you suspect that, the ritual she wants to give you, it's going to do exactly what she says. It will free her from the influence of the cradle forever.
Mm-hmm.
You probably look. She's not Uthorian's ally, but you have a pretty good feeling, Takechi, that she's mincing words and splitting hairs. She's not helping the Army of Light either. She's in this for herself.
And that's fine.
She's only in this for herself.
She speaks like a Kanoan corporate
Additionally-
lawyer.
Yeah, she's fed. And I've had practices on Monday nights. You know this. Robert, with your divination, are you leaning one direction or the other?
I'm leaning more toward the she probably needs to be bound, but
Okay. You actually see that has the potential to hurt you. Like you see moving in that direction, and somehow it's hard to see how through the misty fog of time.
right.
But this is gonna, if you do that, you think personally it's gonna cause you pain.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it's the wrong call.
Right.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, something about somebody being bound. They might try to fight that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one are we going to do?
I think you've already spent like a couple off the tech types. I need to go get it from the other page.
I spent 1 off the tech types.
Yeah, that one was still showing 4.
As a dwarf once said that I ran with, she's shifty and I don't trust her.
She is fine woman. That's good.
I am. Thank you, Mr. Warrior.
Hey,
So,
you're welcome.
Mr. Alistair, as you can see, I've acted honorably. I've shown
She-
no evil. I've done nothing wrong. There is no sense of darkness in me.
She hasn't done anything evil at
All
this
I
point.
ask
But there's
is
no
that you
sense of
free me,
good either.
and then you let me enact a spell which protects all of us from Uthorian finding out what has happened here.
By what? Getting rid of our memories in place?
Why do you
He
wish?
gives you this giant Cheshire cat-sized grin.
Why do you wish him to not know what happened here?
What's that, Jim?
Why do you wish him to not know what happened here?
Because he's evil and domineering. I don't want to serve him. He's evil.
If I may, our mission is to give information back. Or maybe not. It's
If
to
we
get
don't have our memories, we cannot
It's
give that
the-
information.
the map back.
Yes,
Part of the map back.
which is here.
It is. But I think it's best if at least one of us remembers. At least.
No, I don't want to lose my memories. That's a bad
Fine.
thing.
So that we can help you later, or you can call upon us for help, and we will remember who you are. Could be an
I-
event.
I'm not worried about you remembering me. I don't want you to remember the ritual that would imprison me.
See, I don't
you-
like people messing with my mind.
What's that,
Mm.
Robert?
I don't like people messing with my mind.
You said that if we
He likes the reverse of that.
we would break the cradle of control from you forever, correct?
In theory.
Then there is no need for you to cast this on us. If it frees you from its influence forever, there is no reason for you to think that you can be put back into it. Or imprisoned again. Would you
The
say that
ritual,
you're-
you know, could bind me without the cradle. It would just be less onerous.
Would you say that you're benevolent or malevolent?
I am benevolent.
Dumb question.
No,
Everyone
not
knows.
at all. You want to ascertain my motives, and I assure you, they are good. They are not as pure
Well,
as Sir Alistair's,
They're
but
good to you.
no, it
my,
is.
my motives could be to, go down and murder 3 people in the middle of a downtown city.
If you do that, I will defend my people from you.
I'm not. It's all hypothetical. If they were bad people, it would be a good motive.
No,
To
it
the
would
people's
still be
families,
wrong.
it would be evil.
Even if they were bad, it would be wrong. You don't have the right to take the law into your own hands.
Yes, I do. Everyone does.
No, they don't. That is why it is the law. One cannot do that. It is wrong. It is unethical.
If we were to not remember the ritual to bind you, and you were to have motives that were not pure and such that one and the army of light needed to come back and have a insightful discussion with you, which will stop you from doing the things that you wish to do. Is there another way to defeat you at that point if it had to come to that? If their ritual was forgotten on how to bind you?
Well, I would think killing me would certainly defeat me, but I
Well, to
don't
the
wish for
chest
things
piece.
to come to that either, Sir Alistair.
I'm not saying that they would. I'm just saying that if you're removing the only way to perhaps bring about a weakness on you, then that seems as though you were trying to.
Well, I'm
You
more
more than you
concerned
should.
with. I'm more concerned with why the ancestors of the people of this island wanted you bound.
Well, they don't understand the current reality of the political situation here. Uthorian's army of darkness is in a position to dominate all of these lands. I can save the Orkneys.
But why would
I
they
have
want
no
you
power
in
away from here, so I cannot help everywhere. But I can help my people here. And the spirits, they don't understand this. You see, a ghost is locked into its own perspective. And that perspective is based on their time.
But that
In their
doesn't
time.
answer why you were bound before.
I may have been. The time I spent bound may have taught me a bit more of compassion than I once knew. I would even say that maybe in some small measure I benefited from the time, though I am loath to admit that. But I was capricious at times. A few thousand years in prison will lessen that tendency, I assure you.
I look at Alistair and Captain Flowers because
I,
You know.
I tell you, if we do the, I am not having my mind wiped. So if you try, if we free her and then she tries to ritually mind wipe us, we're gonna have a fight. Then we kill her. If we bind her here, I bet she's not gonna like it. We're going to have a fight, and we kill her.
So you're saying no matter which way, there's going to be a fight.
I am not having my mind wiped.
Mind wipe us, or is this gonna be?
So you've all been talking to her. So I will let any of you roll persuasion to, hey, if we help you, you don't mind wipe us. And anyone who has actually talked is free to help try to assist.
I have a persuasion of an 8. That's not bad.
I have less than that, so I will help whoever. I will help whoever the main person is.
It's not good enough for you.
I will help. Here's my help roll.
Yeah, I would give an assist roll as well.
Okay.
I will help.
I think, actually, Robert, are you the most charismatic here?
I think
Me?
Robert-
God, no.
I think it's all in our vessel of light, Jim.
Yeah, I agree.
Alistair, our vessel of light, is going to
Oh.
try to persuade it.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
I think so.
Because I'm at an 8. I'm only.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
better than I am.
Oh, so you're
Oh,
the one
fuck.
trying, Captain Flowers?
Captain Flowers is the one to try then.
I'm Canadian. I'm very nice. I'm like, hey, you know, we don't.
All right,
really
so
want our
so
minds
far
wiped or
no one
anything
has
like
helped you.
that.
It's charisma, the dumb stat of Torg.
Not really good. I'll spend a possibility.
Hold on. I got a second chance for you if you want to use that first.
You probably want to start with the second chance.
And I also have a second chance.
I'll give you a supporter.
That sounds good. Here's your second chance.
Very possible that I might need that. So I will reroll. That's much better. I'll still spend that possibility. And then I'll spend this willpower to get to a 21. Does a good or an outstanding do me any better?
I said it has to start with 2. I didn't say you're there yet.
What, 200? What's the number?
Now it's in the 20s. I'm actually not going to tell you on this one.
All right.
Like,
You're at a 21.
like,
Well, clearly Alistair is a supporter.
That gets you to a 24.
can I play an identity to get me a bonus on that? I don't know, something.
Oh, I have a drama for you, Michael John.
Oh, I'll give you the mistaken identity for it.
Sure, I'll take that.
All right, so you're going to roll with the +6 because of the cards that have been spent, and your last roll is a 34.
Yep. So 28.
That is actually without part.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculously. If all of you will pledge to tell no one, including your Delphi Council,
Does anyone have a
and if you will pledge on Sir Alistair's
A what?
honor and his soul, then I will be content to not wipe the ritual from your minds.
I'm good with that. I don't believe in
Hey,
souls.
Zeman, can I have that hero card for a 60? Asking for a friend. It happens to be me. But I would say I'm pretty good friends with this. 6. Last roll was a 52. So 31, but I got a 60. I got a 68.
Yes, you were trying to get the magic. I realize.
Yeah, I was.
Yep.
Because that's always cool.
You already have an arcane item.
I don't have any magic.
Yeah, you do. You have the shield, the bracelet you just found.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I figured someone else may want to.
What sort of clothes do you wear?
Army fatigues. But I'm assuming that they're within the tech axiom because they're only clothes. They don't give me any armor.
Yeah, but sometimes how things are made can make a difference. in
That's
places like the
true.
Little World.
Yeah, because fatigues are usually going to be
Some sort of blend.
blended materials. Yeah.
Not wearing anything Irish, huh?
Well, I am wearing these bracers, I guess. Since no one else can take them.
Ooh.
Magic item I have anyway.
And you have that nice little amulet, right?
That is
That
true.
you gave us.
Yeah.
That magical amulet that gives us the 2 shock. Although I don't think that they're gonna try to make us get that back. Or they might. I don't know. I'd be kind of sad. What? I got a 31 on my persuasion.
You did get a 31. So I think we can probably say the amulet can. What do you guys think? A +1 to persuasion rolls? Call it a skill amulet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be appropriate.
I don't think I can be like, yeah, take the attribute +1 amulet. That seems a little too good.
Mm-hmm.
Use charisma for anything.
It's
All
true.
it does is it lets it actually. That's not entirely true. It gives my telepathy up 1 point,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't have anything for yet, but I'm gonna get
What do you guys think? +1 persuasion, pretty good.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's.
there. I'll take the +1 persuasion. I
So
know.
on that amulet. Very well. So
I will swear, and we won't tell anybody and not tell Delphi Council.
Don't make deals with her. She's fake. Don't be.
On Sir Alistair Soul.
you
That
just
doesn't
convinced
exist.
her that you'd make a deal with her.
No more deals after this. This is the last one.
I mean, you were rather glorious at that deal.
Don't worry. I promise I do not alter deals. That is not how I deal with folks. You have the word of the Lady Amethyst. See, Robert's nodding, Lehman's smiling, and I think Mike got it. Was that your guess?
It was close.
Okay.
I guess that's why all the things in the room are purple.
Yes.
Can I take any of these gems?
No, that would be unwise.
Why exactly?
Are we making another deal?
So,
Or are they the cradles?
Bit of both.
so what is the ritual?
Basically, she says, here, do this. It's pretty much the opposite of the binding ritual.
Yeah.
And since
You play the record backwards.
yeah, it's basically instead of working, you walk Dioso instead of Widdershins and stuff like that. But yeah, it does involve walking a circuit while entreating the gods, blah blah blah. This is just a little bit different. So yeah, she shows it to you. If you do it, then, which it sounds like you do.
Yeah.
As you complete the ritual, she sighs with a very large smile on her face as the cradle kind of vanishes. Well, I'm glad we were able to arrive at a peaceful solution. Captain Flowers, you are free to keep that amulet. The rest of you, you may, but I'm afraid its magic will not function outside the Orkneys.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, hand it back.
Mine magic.
Yes,
Super magic.
yes. Basically, yours will keep the magic that infused itself into it. It's not going to store shock for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But
Well, I'll tell you, if you use it a lot when you go to fight her, it doesn't take away shock, it stores it.
oh,
And she just goes, I turn them off. And
Nice.
all that shock you stored in it comes back right away.
oh. Hey, I've stored 8 shock in this. Boom.
I gave my players up to 10 shock,
Yeah.
and half of them went down.
Oh, if you fire shock.
Wow.
It's a simple action for her. First thing she does.
That's horrible.
It's great.
That'd be horrible.
Okay, so let me tell you, she's got some great abilities. Since you're not fighting her.
Since we're not fighting her, I'll just walk over and look.
It's one of the most difficult fights.
Yeah, the usual stuff. Insidious. She can consume memories if you're KO'd. Dream Thief while she's in the cradle. A very large blast. Mind willpower against basically all of you. And if you're hit, you take 2, 3. You take shock and maybe get stymied and all sorts of other stuff. And she heals shock, which is great. She can scry automatically on anyone carrying one of her objects. So she knew exactly where you all were the whole time. Shadow Minions is a void power. This is good. This is the one I was talking about, Robert.
Yeah.
And this is going to be great because I know Michael John was going to put a ton of possibilities on this and give her 6 wounds or something. When hit by an attack after damage is determined, she can spend a possibility as a free action to contest reality versus her attacker. On a success, the damage is applied to another target, but not the attacker.
It's a contest. My reality was higher. I was negating her stuff anyway.
Maybe.
I think, hopefully.
Maybe, but if it's like wounds, she goes, great. Alex, I see you have a low toughness, take 6 wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Entrapment, once per turn, she can spend a possibility as a free action to attack any number of targets. And on a success, you feel as if your soul is being ripped out and you become disfavored. When attempting approved actions or dramatic skill resolution till the end of your next turn. On a good success, you can't attempt an approved action at all. And on an outstanding, your soul gets transferred into one of her little purple gems.
Oof.
She's needy, so if you try to taunt her, you're favored.
Yeah, I don't think I can quite raise dead if your soul's in an amethyst.
Yeah.
He's got to find the right one and crack
Yeah,
it open.
Yeah, I can just feel like I'm gonna
That
spend
one,
a possibility.
I would
and
say,
no one
yeah,
else
I'd
is
say,
affected.
well, and what I was planning was that she spends a possibility to do a thing. What do you do? I'm
Because
giving you an option.
It says negation.
So,
you
yes.
don't need the higher one.
Correct.
Which is nice.
So I was gonna not tell him what I was doing and give him the opportunity to spend and say, okay, I spend. What happens? Well, nothing happens. You spent. Very similar to the whole D&D counterspell war.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah. Any shop currently stored in them instantly reverts to the wearer. Yeah, I was looking forward to that. That's why Jim was like, "I'll soothe." Damn it! I'll soothe. Damn it! You have these magic items.
Oh.
What do I mean by void power and eternity power?
Oh, see, Alistair has the backup too because I've got relieve pain, relieve
Relieve
pain,
pain.
which gets rid of shock also.
That actually makes sense. Because I'm not going to do good stuff, but I'm not going to do bad stuff. So I have stuff from some of the bad stuff that we all know about, but silently don't talk about. And then the stuff that all of our abilities come from, because that's the good.
Yeah.
And I have
So
to
it can be a fun little fight.
It took out my party.
It took him out.
Sounds
Well,
like it's fun.
This is one where she actually doesn't want to kill you, and if she takes you out, it's basically you wake up on the boat with some memories missing. You know you killed the dragon. You know you found the map. Hurrah! How you got back to the boat, you don't remember.
Right. I was thinking, I was like, the dragon is really easy. What
Yeah.
else should
So
we worry about?
Lehman, when you ran it, did you do the dragon at the beginning and have that attack and then go away?
I did. I had to spend a lot of possibilities to get it to go away.
That's
To be able to escape.
That's it. I was like, you know what? If the dragon attacks and they send it packing, there's no fear of the dragon for the rest of the act.
Hmm.
So that's why I brought in the water things that the cat.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. I see that.
Great dragon, and I was like, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be really bad.
Right, and that's why you keep. There's a dragon. The dragon rules the island. Keep it out of sight. Heightens tension.
It does.
Right,
And I
because
was-
the unknown always heightens tension. So that to me was the only thing that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a big change there, because I thought that would kind of serve the story.
that definitely does quite a bit. Because I was like, this dragon is gonna be really. It's gonna be beta tier dragon. It's gonna kill
But it
probably
wasn't.
at least one of us.
It was not a beta tier.
It was
dragon.
not. And then we killed it, and
She's
I
a
was like,
beta tier threat, though.
Yeah, with all of her abilities.
Yeah.
So-
All right. So you have the piece of the Destiny map. You probably should realize at this point, it's not actually like, fragments of a map. It's a genome map.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta find something.
You have to find the other two pieces and put them together.
Put together. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Probably going to be someone, or maybe like a lineage.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think I've seen this movie, Species, right?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Nothing ever goes wrong there.
And it's so sad. I dropped 6 possibilities.
You did. That does get us to the end of the act. So everyone can take 5 XP. We're going to go back down to reset the number of possibilities. Let's just start dumping them on the table. I can't believe you had so friggin' many.
It was
Terrible.
amazing.
I agree.
It was amazing.
It was
And
awful.
of course, yeah, I was just like, I can get a ton of possibilities, and I do that really cool thing where I use possibilities to keep other people from using them. And then, hear me out, guys. I keep them from playing the game.
Dumping all cards, right?
Although from
Yes. Dump all cards, please.
Hey, also, Rod, I'm going to need something from you.
wake up really early tomorrow.
No, we're not going to stop for the night. We're going to take a 5-minute break if people want to spend XP. But we're only halfway through the session.
Yeah.
So we can keep moving.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and take a. You say just a 5 minutes. All you guys really want?
Sure.
All right, we'll take a 5-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far. We'll be back to start into Act 4. All right, and we're back. Some of us are still going through the process of leveling up our characters and getting items. But we're back and ready to start the next act.
Now, quick question. Mike, did Borya possibilities? He had how many?
He had 3.
Were any of them Eilish possibilities?
2 of them were, but I'm giving those up.
Okay, so you want 3 regular.
Oh.
I want 3 regular, please. Yes.
Oh, we could hang on to the Eilish.
You can, if you had them.
I did. I had to. I think I had 3 that I popped out there.
So these 3 then are yours, Borya?
Thank you. The Eilish ones make them funny. Yeah, they are funny. No, like
Remember, they only work as up really a lot of times.
Correct. All right, so...
Yeah, but they got other benefits to them, don't they?
What, 2? Looks
I
like
need
you
2.
You didn't want to keep the Eilish possibilities?
No.
Okay.
I need 1 regular, I guess, and then I was going to hang on to the Eilish ones.
There you go. All right, so is everyone at the correct number?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You-
Right.
Uh-huh.
I kept 1 Eilish possibility.
Okay.
Just for you, Rod.
Well, I mean, you do have the ability when you're in your home, if you get the right card.
That's why I kept the 1.
Yeah. I also have to. So why don't you all go ahead, draw your 5 cards? Right, since that is the current hand limit.
it is out of cards.
Out of cards, yep.
Really? Doesn't show that to me. But I have clicked shuffle, see if that makes a difference for you.
Got cards.
All right, so everyone can go to 5.
Somehow
Alex is hoarding the
duplicated.
cards.
I only put it in once and it came up. Oh God, I think I just typed it in wrong. And I'm going to drop the last 4 that were on here.
Well, you should be at 5 cards.
Right, but somehow I got 9. I must have hit 9 instead of 5. So
And now we need to let's recall all of the Eilish cards. We're going to get rid of the Eilish cards. Why don't you each go ahead, draw one of those Cosm cards.
yay!
Uh-oh.
What?
Play 1 drawn.
Nice. All right. Who has the Tharkoldu attack?
That was Alistair.
All right. And the law of cynicism. Another fun one. You guys are going to have some good times today. Just putting the cards in multiple spots. Everyone have their Cosm card?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to hide them. Everyone has cleared chalk. Right, so Captain Flowers, I've gotten rid of it, and Takechi. I've gotten rid of it.
Thank you.
Is that everything? I feel like that is everything. All right, so we've handled your fire app. Michael John, you've put the bracelets of missile repulsion on your character sheet.
Oh, I should do that. I'll do that.
Yep. Lehman, you've put your darkness burn down. Jim, you recorded the improvement in the guy Volga, and you did not play an Irish possibility?
I did not know. I mean, I wish I would have, because but
Yeah. So, what do you think? Maybe we give you some sort of rune that will let you be favored at intimidation for a scene.
okay. Yeah, that seems fair.
And pretty good considering you're about to head into Tharkold.
Yep.
All right. So, are all of you still 4-case contradictions here?
Are any of us spellcasters?
Yes.
Somebody else was holding on to my night vision goggles, I believe.
Yes, that was Alex.
Yeah. So I am only a 1 case.
So I will hand them back to you.
Oh no, you can have them. I'll come
Oh.
get them from you if I need them.
Okay.
I'll be 4 case if we need them. Otherwise, you can hold on to them. In which case, I can stay at 1 case since you're already at 4.
Gotcha. Yep.
Why is? Oh yeah, his. Well, hold on. Are you a 4-case, Alex? Here.
Well, the glasses wouldn't make me a 4 case. No, I'm not, because Darkhold has the magic axiom for enchanted items.
It does, but didn't your thing, because it's picked up 2 enchanted?
It's now arcane.
Arcane.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are.
Yeah.
Borya.
Yes, because of the not the moth, but the picking up the moth. Not the moth, the focus chi, the chi, and I've got the shield ring now too. So
Striking for is because of the darkness perk. What about Captain Flowers? You have magic items, but they're not arcane, right? I've written down that you are 4-case, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, because of my super attribute. What spells does Alex have?
I only have 1 spell, which is fear.
Which is what?
Fear.
Okay.
It's the Mind Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because that's built into the app.
Yep.
And you have the skills for it too, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that would count. Yeah, okay. Law of Cynicism. That's one of my favorites. Alright, anything else before we get started here with the Delphi Council briefing? Alright then.
I'll have my tech types.
Have your what?
Tech types.
Yes, you have the tech types.
Anything I can make out?
Oh,
Well,
can I
Bring us on here, and then we'll be on a different tabletop soon. Anyway.
wait? Are you asking about requisitions?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, I'm going to try to requisition yet again the Bolivar.
Yeah,
But-
I figured you would. Did you not requisition it last time?
Yeah, I tried, but I failed.
He's hoping they're
Yeah,
done with it wherever it was before.
Yeah, that the person doesn't see the crazy glint in his eyes when he mentions it. So.
Give me the Boulevard. I think you've had enough, sir. I think you've had enough.
They're like, we heard about the stories of what happened when you had it last in Darkhold.
What's your name? Your name is Casey? I will gut you like a fish, Casey, if you don't give me the Boulevard.
What's a fish?
I'll gut you like one and it'll hurt. Alright. Not
okay.
technically a spoiler if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Nope, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you know what I'm talking about, it's also not a spoiler.
Because you know you watched it.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched the first one.
Just the first?
Well, remember, I had to watch it with somebody else because I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've told you, you can come over anytime, use my projector, and use the wall.
Yeah, I know. I've caught up on Mandalorian though.
Disney Plus as you want. Alright.
Yes.
That's enough advertising for them. We don't want to get a C&D.
No.
Yes.
Any other requisitions?
I would like to get a Tharcold DC kit.
Oh, the
Survival.
yeah.
Survival kit. Yeah.
Yeah, typically they'll usually say, sure, here's one for the party.
Oh yeah, I'd just like to get some extra radiation pills because it's always good to have more. Well, we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so I'd like to have some extras because the last time I tried to heal some wounds from radiation, it just didn't go well.
I should tell you, you're also going into Russia and it's winter.
Alex has his.
Are we
cold weather
invading?
gear.
Otherwise, we're okay.
No.
Are you on it?
I'd like to buy some cold weather gear.
Okay.
Is it less than a 10 for those, such that I can just spend it?
You can probably just spend it. I mean, it's clothing. It's not hard to find.
All right.
Cold weather gear is an 11.
You're beta tier. You can find cold weather gear. The
All right.
Delphi Council will help you get that purchase done.
Okay. Alex already has cold weather gear and an interactive map and a radiation detector.
The badge, okay.
Yeah, and he also has extra radiation pills
No, do you?
from the last time we were here.
You
Sorry.
probably won't need them.
Yeah. Because I have it on my where is it? In my notes.
I would like to borrow RPG, please. That is a no. It's the funny things on my forehead, right? That you not let me have RPG.
I was not distracted by those at all, sir.
It had nothing to do with the giant moth.
Oh, the
behind
giant
you
moth
either.
behind.
No, I'm sure the electrical charge he puts out won't accidentally set it off and kill you and your friends.
It's never happened before.
Have a good day, sir.
You too, my fine friend. We go out later. We have drink. Yes.
No.
I am going on and doing my prophecy for this adventure.
Go for it.
I did. I have a good success.
All right. I will go put down, what is that, 2 or 3?
2.
All right, where is it? There you are. I'll put it down on this other page there. I've got it marked. All right. What's next?
I mean,
I would like to requisition a hammer.
You did your requisition though for the thing. Remember, it's just an automatically successful requisition.
Not for the pit fights.
Yeah.
I can requisition something else.
Well, technically, yes, you are beta.
And Rod, I made a mistake. This one is not automatically taking in the difficulty. So this is only a standard success.
So just the one?
Right, except I am going to spend a possibility to try to raise it.
Okay.
Alright, so yes, Rod, I would like an extra 10 radiation pills. If I could requisition or purchase, I'm fine with either.
Yeah, you can purchase those.
Okay.
Okay, now I have an outstanding.
All right.
Because I put in the modifier manually.
2?
Huh?
That's the 2?
No, outstanding is 3.
Can it be 2?
No.
I like 2 better. But it's your ability.
I'll get an impact hammer.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not strong enough to swing it.
Yes, I am.
Are you?
strength of an 8.
I thought that took a 10.
No, it takes a 10 if you want to use it in one hand.
Oh, okay.
Borgia is going to buy a howler grenade because he is from Tharkold and knows where to get these things. It is 11 for the price, or the tag.
Sure, go for it. All right, are we all good? Anyone else?
I wanted to scrounge around and get a little salvage.
You have the salvage card, huh? All right. So how about we say you're keeping your eyes out for some salvage?
Okay. You want me to do the roll so that you have a...
You want to do the roll now?
Yeah. Whoa!
Wow.
Wow.
Not bad. Is that your final answer?
I can give you a willpower card. You can get to 20.
I got a willpower.
Oh, okay.
You could also put a possibility on and get even higher.
You'd only get a 19. Or a minimum of a 19. That's true.
He'd be higher.
Would be higher.
Yes, but he could also go for the 60 and we could play the glory.
We walk out of the we walk into the briefing. Hey, what's this? Oh, forgot I left the tank there.
Well, it might be one of those we never know when it happens because it's going to be like,
Yeah.
It's like whenever he sees it randomly. Oh.
Yeah.
Anybody have a hero or drama for him?
Give me a second.
I do not this time.
I have
do
a
not.
hero if he really wants it.
But
Currently,
does somebody have a glory?
I do.
Okay.
All right. Well, Krakentor, there is a hero.
Here's an action for you.
did that get you to a 26? Oh no, you're training him.
Okay, another 70.
And a possibility. All right.
So I'm wondering, you know what? I'll go ahead and you can find this. This is something the quartermaster forgot to write down. You got to a 29.
Yes. Or no, 26. I added the 3 on the last one.
The 26. Okay. I don't actually. Why don't you hold on to your willpower?
I can
Because
give
I
you
don't
willpower
see-
to get you to a 29.
I don't see anything that's in that 26 to 29 range.
Okay.
And a 23 is still pretty damn good. I'm looking in the other book now.
Oh,
You know.
man.
I hate to ask, Jim, were you the one that played the glory?
I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be
Alistair.
Alistair.
Oh, you could get a vehicle.
No, not where you guys are going. That would not make sense. But if you want to, if we're looking at the 23, I think you held on to that other card.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, apparently someone brought in a MIM obliterator, but they haven't managed to log that correctly. You can see this chain of custody form's not been filled out. You're
Okay.
gonna pick that up and walk out, but that would be stealing and wrong.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think.
He's probably even willing to tell me that he actually requisitioned it properly too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, really? They gave you one of those? And he's like, uh-huh.
The Obliterator is a man-packed anti-air launcher that fires a highly accurate, maneuverable missile. Heavy weapons, you aim. It's an action to aim. However, when you aim, you roll heavy weapons to see if you get a lock on. And if you get a good or an outstanding, you'll have a bonus when you fire it the following round. Once you've started the lock-on, you can also continue on for future rounds aiming to try to increase that. So if the missile misses, it makes another attack the following round without the lock-on bonus.
Yeah.
So if you miss, there's a second. You have a chance to hit with it a second time.
Right, it goes by, but then
Yes,
the comics goes.
So,
Wow.
Unless you maybe mishap, and then Rod has fun with it.
I would never. I can't convince.
Yup.
All right. I'm gonna put. I have you guys on another map. That's where I'm gonna put the possibilities for you. But go ahead and draw the cards now, if you haven't yet. But that'll. Just since that's where I already have your tokens, I assume no one cares about that.
I need to give you a new.
It also gets the salvage card out of the way and the block out of the way. That was a pretty good roll.
Hey, can I play with the dude?
Don't worry, folks. We'll start someday. Go ahead and draw the Gotham card. Technically, this is playing in Torg sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So what do you draw?
Neil.
Neil. I always want somebody to shout that in a Loki voice, the way he does in first Avengers. You know.
Yep.
So. Ooh, and a law of ferocity, very nice.
Which is why I got that.
For ya. Ooh, looks like trouble. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Or will be.
And another Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that card's not duplicated. Nope, different image, different number. All right, I guess we're good. Everyone ready?
Yeah. I just sent you Takeshi's new look.
Actually, I'm going to go on and play a card just to get rid of it, and it's Martyr. Because I don't see using that anytime soon. Did it go on the table?
It did.
Sure?
Okay. So could I get a possibility for that?
Yeah. All right, I have sent it to your hand.
Okay, thank you.
And don't forget to draw your backup card.
I did.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, backup card?
Well, when you
Or
get rid of
discard-
marker, you also draw a new card.
Right.
So, did you realize on your token, it didn't make it round? It put the shading outside the token now.
Oh.
I think that's going to be a little wonky there.
That should be a clear background, so I don't know.
All right, well, let's
Well,
try.
I guess I can try to.
No, I'll double check it. I might be just looking at it wrong. I mean,
Yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll change it in the character sheet in the vault or something.
Yeah, it does. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna make you all sorts of sad.
Yeah. All right. I'll fix it.
Yeah, if you want to use a token that looks bad, I'll let you.
No. I just don't know why it's shared it that way.
Yeah. I don't know. All right. I think we're ready. What do you all think?
Think so. Until, Michael John or somebody says, oh, I want to play this.
That's a good idea. What should I play?
Stop. He's doing this because he's hoping he wants to go to bed early. Because he starts his new job tomorrow. His first, technically. Can you believe he's 17 and starting his first job? I had my first job at 14.
Whoa. It's not always about you. It's about me right now.
Yeah, I'm saying that you're spoiled.
All right, let me turn this around on you. I had my first job when I was 14.
Oh, wow. That was a long time.
I mean,
I know. It's like, oh, damn, ain't you?
I was gonna say, Rod, I'm not that surprised because there's a lot of places now that won't hire until 16 anyway. So
I was gonna say, what's considered a first job?
To me, it's you're getting paid and it's a legal, legit job. Like I had to get working papers.
Oh, okay. So never
Wait,
mind.
how much money? Why does the government take all my money? And I've been saying that ever since.
My wife's second to youngest child started a job, and about a few weeks later, when she got her check, she goes, "Who's taking all this money out of my account?" And her mom goes, "Oh, well, that's Uncle Sam." She goes, "I didn't even know I had an Uncle Sam."
Is he going to give me back my money for my birthday? All right. So, in addition to all the requisitions, the council is also going to provide you with forged weapon permits, which will allow you to carry firearms.
That's good.
It is good. I'm not going to give him that other thing, that other sentence, though. You don't need that.
What other sentence?
Don't worry about it. I already told people I'm not going to be as nice as the author of this chapter. The person who wrote this is like, I want these guys to have it easy. And I'm like, screw the party.
wait, have it easy in Darkhold?
Yeah, I think so.
Who wrote this title?
Lehman did.
Yeah.
It's Darkhold. That's his one of his two bailiwicks. He's not allowed to talk about the others, probably. And we won't ask questions because we all respect an NDA. Because if we continue to respect an NDA, sometime they might need play testers. Just gonna put that out there. All right.
I can legally sign one in a couple of months.
Yep, you're 6 months away. You just won't have the time because you'll be working evenings. All right. So when you were at the observatory had indicated the location of the cradle of life is in the cold taiga within the blasted land.
The cradle of life isn't Darkhold.
They're all cradles of life.
Funny that one isn't Darkhold.
Yeah, why not?
Because it's terrible.
Well, that's what it was in the Orkneys. It was the cradle of life.
Oh.
And if you think about it, it makes sense because what did you find?
DNA.
A genome. Yeah. So
Now-
the name, now that you are looking at that first of the three pieces,
That makes sense.
it makes sense.
What where did you say it was located in the blasted lands?
Well, so far, because of the mix of the radiation and the reality storms, Delphi Council satellites have been unable to locate it. They have activated some ground agents to try to help find it. They heard from a scientist a few days ago in Pervomaisky. Her name is Anastasia Petrovna Ivanova, who believes that she has found it.
And you will provide us with those names?
Sure. What? Anastasia Petrovna Ivanova. And I will be doing very bad Russian accent.
He's no worse than mine.
No, probably not. I have a tendency to. I'll start out Russian, all of a sudden I'm like, I'm doing very bad Russian accent. And all of a sudden I'm Poland. How did they get here? No, trick with Russian accent is forget the letter W, the letter we, and do not use articles. Articles are what you read in newspaper. You do not use them in sentence.
And they don't have any happy words. In Darkhold version.
There are
No.
happy words. There's bread is happy. Vodka is happy.
Soup.
No,
In
but
pain.
vodka, not happy. Is that is life words. Words keep you life, keep you living.
Yeah, water.
Right. And in Dark Cold, happy word is pain.
So no, happy word is someone else's pain.
Yes. Inflicted pain.
It's better to give than receive.
Yes, happy word inflicted pain. Or kneel before me.
Yeah. This is going to be taking place
And the Blossom Lights.
after the assassination of Cranod, right? So also, in terms of the timeline, I'm not sure exact. I think this is actually taking place after. Oh no, this is definitely taking place after Blood on the Blasted Lands. So we don't have to worry about any timey-wimey stuff. Did any of you guys? Who was it? Who played these characters in that?
Is he Bordia and Alex?
In what?
You?
Yeah, I think it was just Boria and Alex.
Okay. Did either of you ever play the Nemesis card here and make any enemies?
Nope.
No.
To be fair, I was going to say Alex's enemies died. Horrible.
Well, yeah, that's true. I did incinerate one of them.
It's not even like he's a super powerful combatant. It's just that, oh, I don't like you. Fate says that you should not exist.
He killed my girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
He's long, cold, harsh winter without the woman by your side.
I want to. Oh,
You have a moth.
I got a moth to keep me warm.
It got a little warmer now.
let me know when you're all ready.
Yeah.
The cold rush in winter bites deep. You don't know if it's the cold or the law of pain, but your eyes are almost frozen. Trying to blink hurts. It's a bit of both. You walk down snow-covered sidewalks where it has been packed down by previous pedestrians. Of course, it forms a nice slick surface that makes the less dexterous among you slip and slide a little bit as you walk to your rendezvous point. That's probably a bad thing because it would mark you as vulnerable, and no one wants to appear to be vulnerable here.
Oh, since it's that cold, I'm utilizing environmental adaptation.
What does that do?
It's an outstanding result. So, where is it? I had it up just a moment ago. Basically, I'm immune to cold.
Okay.
I mean, and also I get a +2 versus fire and cold damage.
Is it concentration?
No, it's an 8-hour effect.
Okay, that's not bad.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I automatically pass all survival and strength tests due to extreme heat or cold.
Okay. On your way to the rendezvous, you're moving from Karl Marx Street towards St. Michael's, an impressive Orthodox cathedral of red with gold onion domes. And diagonally across from the cathedral is a strange-looking building. It has a square framework encompassing a curved building that has a metal canopy-like structure that goes across the entire building from the corner closest to you to the opposite one. This is where you're supposed to meet your contact. This is the Mikhail Kalishnikov Small Arms Museum. I knew you'd be excited. Dedicated to the life and inventions of the man who created the famous AK-47 assault rifle. A woman with curly red hair and steel blue eyes opens the door to the museum, steps outside, and quickly motions you to come in. And from your briefing, you will recognize her as Anastasia Ivanova.
So I have a question.
And here is the museum. And hey, look, those possibilities for the glory are on your tokens. If I'm correct, the image I found, this should actually be an image from that museum.
That's funny.
I do, you'd be like.
So I have a question. Are we currently in a mixed zone because we're in the Blasted Lands?
No, you're not in the Blasted Lands yet.
Okay.
Don't worry, if and when, I'll let you know to roll.
I know, I just really want to roll.
You want to get rid of some of your cards?
I want to get rid of one of them.
Really? Why?
But I don't like Neil.
What?
Neil.
Really?
Yeah.
I think everyone likes Neil.
No, because it's good for the bad guys.
Alright. So yeah, obviously there are items from Kalishnikov's life as well as weapons arranged in displays, etc. Anastasia looks each of you up and down. Good. You got here a bit late. My subordinates have found very large strange biostructure at the Pervomeski. Back to Izevsk, came across a scientist named Oleg Vladimirovich Petrov. He said there are many horrors there. He is resting, and you have opportunity now. I will wake him, and you interrogate him. You come this way, Doc.
Duh.
Why do we need to interrogate? We just can't ask him?
I think that's how they
What I said.
ask questions here.
Yes, you ask question, he answer. If not, then things unfortunate. Yes? This way.
These weapons happen to be live weapons.
There is places for firing live weapons here. These on walls are not, but there is gun range. People like to test weapon. He's good fun. Sadly, no live target.
Sadly?
He's best test of weapon. Small animal run across thing, you shoot it. He's good fun.
That's horrible.
Is,
If you miss.
but they use the meat and the fur.
My people who follow me are good shot. They do not miss. Sometimes get bigger animal, like dog, and only shoot in leg. It howl for a while. He's good fun. This way. Look, guys, Darkhold is a terrible, terrible place. Don't blame me. Blame whoever it was that helped write it. That's all I'm
No, I really want them to like a pin.
What?
Just a Russian woman with really red hair, curly hair saying, thumbs up with like an AK in her hand saying, is good fun. That's all I do.
Is this a meme? Is that going to be a meme? You're going to go find that now?
I don't
He's
either.
good fun.
He's good fun.
Shooting small animals at the top. He's good fun. Yeah, don't put that up on Facebook or anything, right? I'm role playing. I don't need to get canceled. All right. So she introduces you to the scientist whose name is Oleg. Thin, fairly unassuming. He looks kind of frail, has a lot of scrapes and bruises, which, let's face it, if you look frail and you're in Darkhold, you're going to have a lot of scrapes and bruises. He is wearing clean clothing, but he's probably only had a fairly recent, wash up. Dirt under his fingernails, and his eyes are darting back and forth quite a bit. Yes, I told you have questions for me. What did you wish to know? Anastasia says to tell you everything I can, and I will do this.
Then
Where is the cradle of life?
Yes, is Pervomeski. Is north of Kirov in Blasted Land. It was close to Blast. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I'm gonna. It's not. I don't care.
Who currently has it?
He's currently empty. There were other people there, but there was some sort of a signal a few weeks back, and people there stopped communicating to the outside, and the scientists and soldiers who were sent to investigate, they have not returned. This is everything, but I may go now.
This is all you know of this place?
Yes, there is nothing important else.
What was the
A little
city?
bit nervous and kind of skittish and kind of wants to get away from all of you.
There is other item. Has anyone asked about this place?
No. Now, ultimately, let's save some time here. Why don't you guys give me a persuasion or intimidation test, depending on your approach? Because it's not that he's reticent to share stuff. It's that he's from Tharkold, and you got to make people tell you what you want to know.
So whoever's doing the actual intimidating, I'm going to stand behind them and crack all 4 sets of knuckles.
I will be intimidating.
Intimidate.
I'm apparently not doing a very good job at it.
You have 2 new arms, so it's hard to do.
Yeah. Bori, what's your bonus for intimidate?
I'm at a 12 to start with.
Okay, I'm at 13 technically.
Well, are you, buddy? Are you force of light?
Yeah,
Intimidate the first guy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Not that much. Even though I do intimidate in battle, but
Alex's intimidation is a 14.
See, I don't intimidate people. I just.
Did that go up while you were here?
Actually, no. But I probably should.
No, I thought maybe it went up like after you got here or something.
Oh, it might.
But is Alex intimidating the poor fellow or persuading the poor fellow?
Oh no, Alex would be staring him down. So
Okay,
intimidating.
That 1,000 yards. Wait a minute. They might have heard about Alex.
So we're help. So this is the help for Alex. Hey, I help a little.
Wow. I'll help also.
I'll try to help.
okay.
Out.
now. All right.
So it's a +2.
It's a +3.
Okay.
yeah, because I would not help intimidate. I would help persuade.
And I put it through. Okay.
Anyway, that is a standard. Oh, that is not a success.
Would you like a second chance?
Yes. Hold on, I need to move this out of the way. Would you like a willpower, a close call? Actually, well,
You can give me whatever.
I don't have many great cards. Okay.
That's fine.
So I will do that and try this again. Hey, one higher.
So you're looking for a 14.
Okay. I will go on and spin the possibility.
Okay. Alright.
19.
That is a good success. So he kind of leans in and he seems to be like whispering, like he doesn't want anyone else to overhear him as he's kind of telling Alex this. Yes, you should know, before invasion, Pervomesky was home to Soviet psychic, and they felt they had an underground base there back to many decades. Before invasion, psychics all went insane, screaming about imminent doom, warning allowed Mother Russia to rapidly engage Third forces when invaded. The city itself is now a radioactive hotspot, but they get supplies regularly, so people are able to still live there. But and he looks real nervous as he kind of leans in and his voice drops. This structure that was underground burst from ground several weeks back. Many people died, not from collapsing building only, but also people standing in open just died where they're standing. I got very bad migraine, very bad headache. I made it to edge of city and then passed out. What happened after that? And as he's telling you what happened after that, all of a sudden, he kind of lunges towards you as his eyes melt, and you see like almost like metallic plates kind of popping up under his skin. And because of what he is going to get a surprise round.
Okay.
What did you do, Alex?
I don't know.
Good news, Judgment Day. None of you have taken shock, so... Oh, don't forget, by the way, to pick up your possibilities as you Michael John. So one of you becomes very vulnerable.
How do I get a possibility?
That was from the glory.
Makes sense.
What's that possibility on the table for?
That was the intimidation one he spent.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. The character who suffered the most shock, GM's call on ties, becomes very vulnerable. Hey, Alex. I think you just became very vulnerable.
Okay.
The good news, because it's a surprise round, we're going to skip the hero's turn and go straight to the villain attacking.
Well, no, we skip our first turn.
It says if the heroes would go first, they don't. So, unfortunately...
So it skips 2 turns.
What can I say? You got boned.
Well, I mean, I won't say we will. Seems like Alex is about to be.
Well, what's worse is you're also not going to be pulling a card either.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know.
So some slashers kind of pop out of his hands as he swipes at you, Alex.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have an outstanding success.
Yeah, oh, and apparently I built an all-out attack into that, so I'm going to just be very vulnerable there. An outstanding success. Ugh.
Okay. Oh, no, I mean, Alex does not have... I mean, you have... that gives him... Hold on, let me double check. 2 wounds and 4 shocks, so I'm going to try to soak.
Now, the good news, that will go. I'm not completely harmed.
Oh, I will play along for us to do at the beginning of the combat.
Okay. Is that for you only?
Yep.
Um,
I get those at the end.
That soaks 1, Alex. You'll be okay.
Yep, I'll be fine.
Okay. All right. All right, so that was the first round. That probably sucked a little bit for you guys. All right, so I have more good news. Anastasia seems very surprised by this. And she is probably more surprised as 2 things phase into existence next to her and begin taking these tentacle-like things into her ears. That's these things back here. These are fun. I've used these in other things. I love these things.
I think we've dealt with those before.
You know, I'm starting to like the author of this particular act
Less?
less and less.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
It's a real shame you can't, like, talk to them about it and let them know how you feel.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait.
All right. I forgot I want this down. There. Good. And I am running out of real estate here. All right. So
Well, we'll try to clean that up for you a little bit real quick.
Verminous Tides. Attacks by mobs on either side are favored this round.
Woohoo!
I always wondered, are they using that in terms of the old where people say a mob is anything attacking? Or is it when there's more than one thing? I think it's
I would say
both.
more than 1.
That's how I read that. The heroes will go first and are up. Approved is Intimidate and Taunt. I will remind you about the world laws with regard to intimidation. So, that's where we are. All right. Who would like to go? I guess I should probably put you all in this track. Turn. So the heroes go first and are up. Who would like to be the one to go? Anyone?
I'll go first. I am going to intimidate the 2 in the back, and heal Alex. Intimidate is less. All right. Yes. All right. So that will Oh, I'm up. Right. That's why I did this.
What's that? Are they vulnerable or stymied back there?
Yes.
I'm up, so I'm rolling that first.
Okay.
They're going to be a little bit of each.
All right.
And Alex, you will be healed.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Who's next?
Nobody else is going. Takeshi will move up to these two.
And Rod, you can have this card back.
And
Which, by the way,
let's
the
see.
fact that they show up and do things to her instead of doing things to you guys, you should be grateful. Then when these things land on the board and you don't know they're coming, oh my gosh, they're so good.
Are they considered supernaturally evil?
I don't. Hold on. Let me see if they're demons, or if they're just other things. You're not sure.
Well,
That's what I thought.
I
would.
think you've never seen them before, have you?
Rod,
I don't
would,
think so.
I would need to know if they're supernatural evil.
You're not getting an extra card right now, Jim.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Energize on myself, or as I go up there to them, and then I'll swing on both of them.
Okay.
And up. So the last
That
one
should
was
be with a -4.
No. Whirlwind for the weapon, and I have 2 extra arms. It cuts down my multi-action by 2.
Ugh, that's terrible. It's weird, I guess, how that would help you energize, but
Oh, shoot. Let me try
that's
that
not
again.
the thing about it. And how do you look after being up? 21. So a 21 is going to be a good hit.
Alright, let's see. 21 is an outstanding on the success. So
Oh, is it a 21 for your unarmed, or is it a different number?
it's going to be a 22 for the unarmed.
So still a good success. So give me 2 sets of 1 bonus die of damage each, please.
Alright. Yeah, let me do that before I add the...
Yes, please.
You said 1 bonus die each. Alright. And their toughness is... What is their toughness? I can't read it. 11?
Let's save some time, and let's just get the law of cynicism out of the way. You're welcome.
Ow.
Oh, the whole thing a failure. Oh, that also means you get 2 shock, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here are your 2 possibilities right there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Would you like another?
Where are they at? Oh, there they are.
I was being a smartass, John. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Oh, yeah, I understood that. I just forgot where I put my character to get this. All right. That's it for me. And I was kind of thought that's exactly what you would do.
Well, I mean, you're going to do a bonus die on each of them and get a power.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, screw that. I'd love to let that card hang out there, though, so is what it is.
Spoot is going to fly valiantly at this thingy over here,
Okay?
and is going to attack with an unarmed strike.
All right, +2.
And being up. Last roll was a 3. How's that look? A 20.
20 is a standard success.
Take some 12 points.
I will take 1 shock.
There you go. Spoot was getting saucy.
All right, who's next?
If nobody else wants to go, then Boria is going to back up with backup Spoot.
Sure.
Go over here, multi-action, telekinetic strike, and unarmed combat. So I am going to I'm going to keep it even for the multi-action, and I'll take it off for the telekinetic strike.
Okay.
So we have a 0. And I don't know why that didn't go through. That widened through. I'll be up there.
Yep.
Last roll was a 12. How's that 23 look on the punch?
That is a good on the punch.
And I am outstanding on the strike after the -2.
Yep.
Her toughness is what?
13.
I will take the shock if there's any armor.
Yeah, he does seem to have this thick, leathery skin.
Cool. I will take the shock to do AP 4. So what's the toughness?
You're rolling against a toughness of 12.
A 12 there. Okay. How about that?
Ooh.
All right, so you just like punched her straight through the chest.
No.
Poof.
She's not aware she's dead yet.
Right, as Boyer's holding her heart.
Do that. And then she's like,
I
can't
can't
move
feel
my-
lightheaded though. I can't move.
I can't move.
I think Boria just pulled a Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
I will come up and swing at this one.
Swing.
Yeah.
Oh, because of your thing.
I will all out attack.
Really?
Yes.
This is a new thing. Has Captain Flowers been? She's not been here before, has she?
She's been here before.
Has she?
A 15 is not even gonna hit. So I'll spend
No.
a possibility.
Because you're about to get more.
Okay. I don't want to be very vulnerable.
You are very close.
I don't want to be.
Oh,
very
but you
vulnerable.
remember you're up.
You're right. So 23 is good.
23 is a good success. Yep.
I'll tap the Tektites.
Are you gonna take this back?
Probably. Whatever. I'll spend
I think
my-
it's a 14.
No, it's a 16.
Okay, you always roll badly.
I only roll badly.
Yeah.
I want to get the Tektites.
One day.
Maybe I'll be able to use it. but
You want to
until
save
then-
it for a storm.
I thought you tapped it last time.
I tapped it
Last
once.
time.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled like 4 times. I got it once.
That's
Oh,
correct.
okay.
So I will take this possibility back.
Okay. You just take the good success. Technically, you are up on trying to tap as well.
Oh well. Let me. I tap it.
Yes, you do. So I will reduce that by 1.
So 25.
Yep, still good. 1 point off of outstanding. Would you like to spend your own possibility?
No, I won't.
Okay. Sometimes crap happens. All right, give me that one bonus die.
This is 13.
Oh, this is a 13.
All that for 2 shock.
Yes,
I'm all done.
but remember,
I draw
it
card.
wasn't. Yes, for you that was an approved action.
Yep. That's
So you're gonna get extra cards and then the possibilities on this. So you gotta look at that bright side. All right, Alex and Kraken Tor are left.
I will.
Go on for Kraken Tor.
Okay, I was gonna attack this one all out.
Which one? Oh, that guy. Yeah, go for it.
The
Yep. I realized once I looked and saw where your token was. So we're looking at a delta of 8 here, and you're up. Or you can be favored if you roll an 8.
let's see what this is.
Rolled an 11 total. You want to be favored?
Yes, I do.
Well, you still get to be up on it.
Yeah.
And you're not causing a 4-case contradiction with your claws.
Well, I thought he wouldn't disconnect on the because it was the favored. But
Yeah, you're right. Good point. All right. A 16 is a terrible, terrible roll. But
Yes.
it is technically a success.
So I have a 15 AP 2.
All right, I will take shock. I took 1 point of shock. Alex.
Now that Krakentor is up there, technically I'm still very vulnerable from last round. You just been on there.
I took it off because I don't. To me, it's to put that on and leave it there for 2 rounds seems kind of. I'm
Okay.
not that much of an asshole.
Okay. Then I will become vulnerable as I back up, and I'm initiating telekinesis.
Okay. See if you can turn that on.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a minor TK?
No, this is full TK, but it's a
that's
difficulty
right.
of 8.
Anomaly.
Yep. Oh. Okay, but I am a realm. I am a realm runner, so I ignore the first one.
Yes, because it was a contradiction for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Actually, no. It's psionics here. But it is a contradiction for me.
Contradiction for you.
I think it is because of the Wastelander's Guide.
Yeah, it's a contradiction for me. So.
And you get to take some shock.
Yes, I do.
And I think is it a little bit worse because this is a wild power too.
It is. I need to open that up because this is the first time I've.
Yep. On a mishap, you take 1 wound in addition to the shock.
Okay.
Wow.
Now.
I just healed that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was as bad as it can go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now the good news, it does say you take any wounds before disconnecting.
Yeah, but I don't. Oh wait. Actually, I
disconnect. Though.
I don't disconnect.
Yeah, I don't think you do. I think you just get the very stymied, the 2 shock, and the 1 wound.
Yeah. Which I'll accept.
Yeah, yeah, because there's no second chance yet.
Yeah.
All right, so Alex steps back and begins bleeding from his
nose and ears.
Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah.
That was awesome. All right, so that was all of you guys. This one, she'll finish extracting the information that she needs. And vanish. So all of a sudden you see her kind of phase out. Krakentor, I will all out attack you.
Okay.
Can he all out attack with a?
Yes, because it goes away and then I get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I should have been,
Yeah, 4
to hit
higher. So that's
you.
outstanding.
Now, I built the all-out attack into my attack roll, which is why the value of his attack is a 19.
Okay.
That's 24 compared to yours.
That is an outstanding.
That's what we want to hear. But the damage is terrible.
So one wound, 2 shock.
Yep. All right. Huh. That's weird. Oh no. Okay. All right. You all pull cards if you haven't already. And here we go for round 3. Hasta la vista, baby. The villains will go first, and after that, the heroes will be up. Cards seem to like you guys so far.
Yeah. Probably means gonna hate us at the end of the act.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, Kraken Tort, lather, rinse, repeat. I believe that's also going to be an outstanding
Yep.
for 23 this time.
23. So that's 2 wounds, 4 shock. So I'm going to try to soak.
That seems like a good idea.
So there's that. And I soak.
All right. And then, since they come once per round, pop back in. And Captain Flowers, you are currently very vulnerable.
Yeah,
But I don't get any extra bonus on that. Because you are flat-footed and the two things don't stack.
Yep, because flat-footed gives me very vulnerable.
Oh, by the way, your ally, she's lying on the ground. She's not looking so great. How does a 23 look for you?
No, that's not standard.
Excellent. That's what I was hoping. So, wow, I'm rolling a lot of ones on these BD.
I will take the wound.
Yep. You have it, Jim.
We do have a wound.
All right. So, any multi-action is the approved action. It is the hero's turn, and the heroes are up.
All right, so Krakentor, you have 1 wound.
Yes.
All right, and so does
Yeah,
Captain Flowers.
People who are wounded at the moment.
I can also heal, so.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. Well, then I will heal Krakentor because he's closer and next to the enemy, and I will attack the enemy as well.
Okay.
It's gonna miss her, isn't it?
Well, you are up.
Oh yeah, I am.
Now, were you counting the very vulnerable?
I was not actually. So
So 24 is going to be a good hit. You're 1 away from outstanding.
sure, I'll do the outstanding.
No, 1 away. Oh,
Right, I played the action.
That'll do. So 2 bonus dice coming in. That's a lot. So 16.
2 more if you happen to be supernatural evil.
I don't. Is going to be 3 wounds and 6 shock.
Krakentor, you can be healed of your wound and shock.
I will take 3 wounds and 5 shock. That will heal you a point of shock, Jim.
If I had a shock, I would.
I forgot to heal shock over here when I hit you, Captain Flowers.
You hit me?
Remember I wounded you a moment ago? I forgot
Yeah,
to have my dim.
It was not
dim.
very.
All right, but I took 3 wounds. Still there. Who's next?
Spoot,
Alex. Oh, go on.
I said Spoot's gonna do a flyby and go boop, boop, and just kind of fly away. He's gonna try to trick the young lady.
Sure.
Put that in air quotes there.
Yeah.
And he'll be up for it.
Oh, maybe.
Last roll was 9. And that's no.
All right. After Spoot.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead.
Oh, Alex is just going around Krakentor and Alistair to get up to Captain Flowers to heal them, to heal her. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to do the same thing I attempted to do last time that got negated.
Sure.
I heal 1 wound.
Well,
Okay.
two things. You didn't use the up, and you
Oh.
didn't use you didn't use your -4 here either.
Oh, shoot. Yes. Sorry. Because I take it Captain Flowers only has 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll wait till he finishes to hit the up on mine.
Yeah. And technically, I'm no longer wounded, but I must not have cleared it.
No, remember you took a wound.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. I'm not happy with that. So
No, because with that -4, it's actually not going to heal Captain Flowers.
right. So I'm going to go on and spend the possibility because I don't want to.
Shock.
That and I just don't want to fail.
Does anybody have a glory in their hand?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
And
So
It's in my
So-
hand.
Pool.
I do heal.
I meant pool.
yeah.
Saying if I get high enough so somebody can play a glory, right?
Unfortunately, no.
Nobody with leadership either. Anything
All right. So why don't you go for your up?
Going for it now. Last roll was a 38. All right, so it puts me at a 25. So
For the
that's
energize, and what is it for the hitting?
it's 26 for the melee.
So 26 melee is an outstanding.
All right, so
Give me the 2 bonus dice, right?
right,
But we're not going to have the energize take effect till next round,
right. So I'm not putting it in before I roll the damage.
right?
Toughness. They got armor.
1 point of armor.
So roll,
No. Yes, 1.
so against a 10.
12.
Oh, okay, because it's smaller. Couldn't see it.
Should say 13.
Yeah, but it's I got
Small. I know.
all right. So toughness 12. Submitting. 2 wounds, 4 shock. And then I'll go ahead and do my increase on my abilities.
And that will also heal you a point of shock.
Right, thank you. Let's see.
Don't forget if you're multi-actioning successfully to draw a card. So Alex is done.
Thank
Takeshi
you.
is
Will
done.
do.
Maria and Krakentor are left.
I have not.
So I'll go ahead and all out again on
Yeah, look
that
at
guy.
that. Add up. That's outstanding. Would you like to be favored?
No, I will just accept that outstanding.
If you feel you must.
And toughness with 2 AP would be 12.
That will put the scientist down. And just like that, we're clear.
Hey, I'll take 2 tackle possibilities.
I have them already ready over here. Second, let me move them to you. There you go. So now we're down to just 1 Cosm card. Look at that. I'm trying to help you guys and get these things into place.
Oh, it works.
Lehman, do you find, is it just me, or do you find players don't thank you for all the nice things you do nearly as often as you think?
Yeah, game mastering is a very thankless job.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, you spend a
Alistair-
couple hours kicking their ass, and they're not even like, wow, that was awesome. Thank you. You know,
Alistair,
what I was looking for tonight.
let's say, Alistair, this lady needs your help, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to go over and see if I could heal her.
Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming she's still alive.
She is still alive.
How many wounds does she have?
An unspecified amount. At least 1.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put in the -1, and you.
Yeah, I was about to say, or just roll.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
Or just roll.
Yeah, just go ahead, roll a 39 and we'll be fine. All
Well,
right.
see, now here's the question: if we want to go for the glory, but I don't think it's worth it. So.
No. All right. She wakes up with a start, and I think that's actually where we're going to pause. Because I have a few things I have to do before I go to bed.
And
Yes.
plus is a good spot.
So
Yeah.
we're ending a little bit early. We're not technically at the end of the scene, but we're like minutes away from the end. So we'll come in next time, do our recap, and end the scene and do cards and stuff at that point.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So
Cool.
thanks everybody for joining us this evening. Let's see, where are we at? Friday we'll have Rime of the Frost Maiden. Sunday, some more Dungeons with Veterans. We are good for Monday for Dresden Files. And we'll be back here next Thursday for some more TORGanized play.
Next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, my bad. I apologize.
There's a chance we'll end up being one short, but we'll just move forward with 5 going forward. If he's working. Actually, no, you'll be fine for a few more weeks.
Yep.
It's when school starts that you go.
We'll probably be able to finish this book before.
We'll see.
Probably not. But right, for TORGanized play, we are going to get these on some Saturdays. I'm just trying to get you guys through it before we go schedule it on Saturdays. But I have had a few people say, "Hey, Rod, you haven't scheduled anything in a while."
Well,
I'm a little bit busy and tired.
Well, we thank you for
Yes.
running these games.
Yes, we do.
Well, there's hey.
Oh, and public service announcement. Please, everybody, remember, thank your VMs and your game masters for running the games for you.
And for kicking your ass.
Well,
I get that every Tuesday.
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call that a night. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So please remember that golden rule: treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.